Hello, everyone. Does my title say, this is great, guys? Guys, who forgot to change their title? It's me. Also, I've got like two musics going in my head. I've got the game music and I've got Undertale. This is fun. Let me change this. Potions and love. And we're not playing Olympus. This is gonna take me a sec. What is this called? Witchy life. That's not how you spell witchy, actually. A witchy life story. That's not how you spell story. Oh, this is why I do things before. Cute. You guys, cuteness. Jargster, thank you for being first. Maria, thank you for doing second. Ha ha ha. I don't care because I'm off to work. Oh my god, Maria, thanks for popping in for a sec. I hope you have fun at work. Goodbye. Potion making. This is gonna be so fun for everyone who joins. Witchy. I should have done this before. I didn't know I was forgetting something, actually. I kind of forgot. Ba 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 ba. Oh, you get off work now. Oh, I understand now. Yay, Maria, yay, you get to stay. I read that wrong. I read that actually the opposite way entirely. I somehow read that the wrong. It's fine, guys. I just had my first day of school, which might be why I'm a little like this. Witchy story. Where's the thing? Here it is. You guys can hear Undertale music and just Undertale music. I want to be sure, right? Because I'm having a lot of things going in my senses at once. Yay, Maria, I'm so glad you can stick around. Yes? Yay, I've done things right then. Okay. Welcome everyone. We're gonna be continuing and hopefully finishing Witchy Life Story. And I played this 2 weeks ago? A couple weeks ago. It was on one of my non-Tuesday days that I was just like, I'm gonna go live because this is a game in my thing. So, it's gonna be cute. Oh my god, I already have, the love of my life. I forget their name. It was like Devin? I think it was Devin. But they're so cute. Oh my god, I love them so much. Let's get started. We're gonna turn off the Undertale music. Oh, thank god, I have less senses. Okay, now guys, you're gonna tell me if this is too loud or not, because I'm finicking with the music volume on this thing. So let's go over to this. Oh my god, you guys can see things. How's the music volume? Because I honestly think it's a little loud for me. Ooh, that's a little too quiet. How's that, guys? How are we feeling? I know the song is just ending, but how are we feeling about this? I hope good. Doesn't seem too loud. That's good. Music mention? I do it all the time. I gotta mention myself, right? You just gotta mention. Okay, are we ready? Maria, I don't know if you were here for the last stream, but like, oh my god, my character is so cute. Oh my god, there's just so cute. I should show you. There's this like so cute, like character making. Oh, it's adorable. Is chat in the right spot? Chat can be there. I think chat can be there. We're gonna find out. Okay, let's continue. I wasn't, but now I'm tuned in. Oh my god, yay! Oh my god, I remember this. I got my dinner, yay! Maria, what are you having? Let me know, please. I just had a cheese quesadilla with avocado and sour cream because I wanted food, but I didn't want to, like, make too much of it. Oh my god, look, this is me. Look at how cute I am. Oh my god. I don't remember the name, but the art style is very cool. Yeah, this is Witchy Life Story. Everything should be updated. Wait, shoot, is it? It now is. It now for sure is. Kaka Ramsley. This is my familiar. But yay. All of our work. Oh, sorry. I had voices for these guys, and I have to kind of remember them. And this music is just my voice. Look at how cute I am. Maria, look at how cute I am. Oh my god. French onion soup flavored meatballs with mashed potatoes? That sounds amazing. That sounds like a lot of work. Oh my god, that sounds so cool. Well, that's an evil villain line. They all eating good. I just had a quesadilla with avocado and sour cream. It wasn't that? It was pretty simple. I love this game. I'm a wish. Oh, it's so good. Maria is so cute. Oh my god, it's adorable. I laugh at almost every time. Also, it's so cute. Oh my god, you got it. We have to talk to everyone, so you'll see everyone. But my god, I love the person I'm going for. All of our work is gonna pay off, and then we're out of here. Oh yeah, we don't want to be in this small town. Ta ta. Here, let me write some invitations really quick. You grab some paper and pen. Dear residents of Flora, meet me tonight at the festival grounds. Sincerely, your village witch, Music Von Tiesel. Also, I'm like a very much black sheep of my family, which is so cute. Italian Greek Portuguese make me good cooking. Let's go. I believe. I also have good cooking genes. Italian, Mexican. Those are the only two I know of. I think I'm German. Wait, I have a picture. But it kind of works and I can kind of cook. Vaguely. That should do the trick. Ramsley, I need you to deliver all of these to everyone today. Make sure they get them. Gaga. I can't wait. It'll be on to bigger and better things. We'll finally be able to test. Soon, it'll just be me and my experiments. How have I been playing this music? We'll be on to bigger and better things. Once this ritual is complete, everyone and everything village related, festival related, will be sorted. Everyone, especially my gran, will finally acknowledge my greatness. I'm going to finish up around here. I'll meet you in the village later tonight under the full moon. Oh, look at my little place. Oh, it's so cute. Oh, I love it. Oh, you have something for me? Huh, it's tree time. Okay, I can... Lunchroki coming up. That's enough for today. Graham says too many trees are bad for your beak. I'm so sorry, Ramsley, but I can only feed you once a day. Let's go garden. I think I can garden. Oh my god, I can garden. Oh wait, sorry. I do this first. So, oh my god, look at this. It's so cute. Oh, wait, I have to fertilize this guy, or else he's not gonna be a... No, I want to clip you. Oh, maybe I don't. Well, now you're grown. Now you're back. Now everyone's at the same level of watering. Garden looks so pretty, doesn't it? It's so cute. Oh my god. I see. Yes, yes, that is most of these. I have a list. I can bring them up. But there's also, oh my god, I also have to make sure I water everything, because sometimes I forget and, like, things will grow weirdly. Or, like, at different times. But look at all these. It's so cute. We'll go over a list, because I do... Oh, I forgot to go over my mail. I usually do my mail before I garden. Well, we're doing it the other way now. Is everything watered? Everything's watered. I've forgotten to water a few things a few times, and it's very annoying. But it's fine because I have so much fertilizer, and that just kind of quickens the growing process, which is really nice. Okay. I think that's everything. I just want to make sure all of these are watered, because this is the guy I usually forget about. Looks like it. And now I have more fertilizer. Wait, is this guy watered? He is now. Okay, I think they're all watered. Okay, I want to go home. And so the... Oh, there's no mail. Wait, have I already done my orders for today? There's no way I've already done my orders. Wait, where are my orders? What button is that again? J? G. I remember. Orders. Oh, I have no orders. Oh, that's weird. Oh, well, we can go over... See, this is my inventory. We've got rose, chamomile, rosemary, lavender, pea flower, yarrow, hollylock, griminia, blah, blah, I can't. Allium. I only know that from Minecraft. Calendula. And a couple of other things. And these things. Oh my god. I forgot about this. Oh, I forgot about my recipes. Oh my god. Oh, I'm missing an oil still. I'm missing an incense. Missing an oil and a potion, charm and incense. And then these are for the people, I think. I'm learning the people. Geranium. Geranium. Ah, thank you. Geranium. I hope I'm saying that right. That really, Annie really helped me out there. But I'm learning things. I like this music. I know it's so cute. Maria, it's so cute. These are all of our people. This is the whole town. I know the symbols. So there's the symbols. Wait, if I go back to the recipe, can I go back to the recipes? No, where is it? There's symbols though. But they're like the astral, yeah, for the planets. I can't remember what they are. I was learning them. I think this one's Mercury. No, that one's the sun. No, I think it is the sun. I think this one's the sun. I can't remember roots. I'm sure they'll tell me it again. I'm sure the game will. At some point, right? Yeah, they're these guys. They don't really tell me. The sun, yes. Okay, cool. It is the sun. I don't remember this one. I think it's, what was Ruth dealing with? Ruth was dealing with, maybe this one's Mercury. This one doesn't feel like Mercury. Mercury is one on the sun page, though, I think. Mercury is one on the sun page. Like these ones. These are all symbols. So that's the sun. I don't know. I think one of them is Mercury. I'm sure one of them is Mercury, and I just can't remember. Sun page. This one? We'll figure it out together. Oh, that's not the button. How do I close this out again? Okay. So I've already done everything. So I guess I just... What am I... this is an abnormal day for me. Oh, wait. I can show you the character creation. Oh my god, it's so cute. I don't want to change anything because I'll lose it. I can go through fashion. Oh my god. Nope, that's... But, like, there's all these different outfits. Maria, I think this one's really you. It's just so cute. Maria, the art design is so cute. I was between this guy and the one I'm wearing, but I think I really just like this one's so cute. Character creation is so cute. Oh my god. And you have so many pronouns to choose from. They do she, they do they, them, he, they. I mean, they do them all. It's so cute. Really, yeah. I thought, it's so cute. I don't think I changed anything, right? I set everything back. It's so cute. Maria, this game is so cute. Maria, I love this game. Oh my god, we're gonna go meet my favorite character. Hopefully. I actually don't know if I can talk to anyone because, the pronouns are so cute. Tonight's the night. Oh, well, it's finally the full moon. I've already gone through this. And then we're out of here. Here, let me down the info. I grab a pen. Dear residents, will meet me here tonight. Music Von Teasel. That should do the trick. Ramsey, I need you to deliver all of these today. Make sure everyone gets them. I can't wait. It's gonna be bigger and better things. Everyone, especially my grandma, finally acknowledge how great I am. I know something under the full moon. Oh my god. Okay, I guess I go to the village now because I've done this. I've done that. Oh my god, we've arrived. You arrive at the fairgrounds. The full moon shines brightly in a clear sky. Look, everyone's here and ready. This is going to go off without a hitch. Time to get myself together. You walk over to everyone. Oh, Mel's sick. Mel. Okay, so Mel's story is that she's been working so hard on the festival that she hasn't exactly been sleeping. Oh, Rich. How did I do Mel's voice again? Fuck, I've forgotten all of these. This is giving me the vibe I'm doing for the recipe I'm making, and I absolutely, oh my god, yes, I love that. Mel works too hard, and she's really into, like, there's this magazine. Yeah, Mel's trying, but through ways of literally anything but sleep, which is magic. What's really funny is that there's, like, a joke going out through this thing where you're like, music is written to, like, this, magic news, magazine, and it was fake, and I faked it, and it was supposed to be a prank, but Mel used it. And thought it should work, and it didn't, which is crazy. Oh, a ritual. How lovely. Oh, here's Jean. They're married. I should be baking. Oh, he was Southern. I'm tired. I can't go back Southern. I'm tired. Oh, Devin! They're my favorite. It's pretty late. The studio is still such a mess. And there's Ruth being hidden. Everything will be fine. Perfectly fine. See? Music is here now. Thank you, Ruth. Greetings, friends! Alright, let's get this done. Welcome to the ritual. Greetings, friends! And thank you for joining me. I will solve all your problems with a full moon ritual tonight. Alright, let's get this show on the road then. Ramsey, get into place. Aww. You take a deep breath. Oh, full moon, with your bright, shining light, lend us your power on this very night. Provide a clear path for us to walk, a way to successfully... Oh, wait, I think I read that right. Provide a clear path for us to walk, a way to a successful festival completely unblocked. I need to be better at reading. We've worked this week to fix what was broken, so please acknowledge our devotion. The ritual is complete. Relax your body and take another deep breath. Alright, I think we're good. Everyone feeling better now? I feel full of... You need to get home. Uh-oh. Wait, maybe it just takes one more time to work? That's right! It might just take some time to work. You can't rush magic. But isn't that what you're trying to do? I knew this would happen. I knew we couldn't trust you. Hey! Nisha? No, I read that letter. I know the truth. Music has been messing with us this entire time, just like she did with the Covenpolitan. Oh no. So that's that magazine. But I've been able to get my work done. Mel, there's something you really should know. Oh no, Nisha's going to tell. Your beloved Avon Estel from Coven Politician is Music von Tessel. Wait, what? Music, is that true? That means all those rituals that backfired. Mel, and it's not just those rituals. It's all the magic she's done for us here. All the magic she's done for us here too. With all of Music's boasting about her magic, don't you think things have only gotten weirder around here? Like Devin at the lake party. Oh, God. You were abnormally social. That's true, but I did ask for a spell to make friends. That's exactly what I mean. Nisha, let's calm down for a moment. You're not wrong, but perhaps there's an explanation. Have you forgotten Music's relaxation spell? You wanted to go shopping. Mel, that might explain the other day. Yeah, Ruth was pretty angry, but we acted like brats. Okay, yes, but I never seen Ruth like that. Ramsey, this isn't good. We're about to get kicked out, I fear. I talked to the Madeleines. Right. I do remember really going hard into that bit. That's fun. To those cookies you're working on? Cakes. She says she was possessed by their spirit. They called me a fool. Music helped me talk to spirits too. Then they destroyed my studio. I got a dog, though I wanted a hot date. But I do love my dog. I love Jonas. Hey, Ramsey. I think we should run slowly. Wait, throw Ramsey. Ramsey has a distraction. Ooh, I kind of want to. Do I play into the chaotic nature? I could run. I fear I would run. I'd either run or slowly sneak away. I don't think I'd hurt my familiar. It would be hilarious. I'm going to I'm gonna run. Slowly sneak away, run. Slowly sneak away, run. It really doesn't matter. Run. You try to make a break for it. However, before you can even take 3 steps. No. What? I'm just, Stretching? This is it. This is the end. You nod to Ramsay to let him know it's been good times. But you know, when your gran hears about this, it's not just your training that will come to an end. Did I really... Did I re... Did I... Sorry, I can't not laugh at this bit. Did I really speak to the Madeleines? So I really went hard on the bit. But I also was trying to help you. You try to hold it in. I love me so much. Music the character is a beautiful, beautiful person. I'm gonna middle explode. No, you didn't. It was me, music. And I admit to everything. Jean, I wanted to eat those madeleines so bad, but you kept throwing them in the trash. And Mel, yeah. I'm often Estelle, and what I did wasn't right at all. I used Coven Politician to release my frustrations with my family and make fun of witches. I never thought of the consequences of my actions. And more recently, when you asked me to help you, I could tell how badly you wanted to get your work done, but I pushed it too far. Nisha. I've never talked to spirits successfully. That was supposed to be in my next chunk of training before I got sent here. Ruth. Yes, music? I slipped something extra into your spells. Don't ask me up, which I don't ask me what, which I know sounds bad, but you seem like you really needed the extra push. My love, Devin. Kind of the same with you, except I used the runes. Not really my specialty, but desperate times calls for desperate measures, or so I thought. And Jonas. What? Well, you're just kind of easy to mess with. I love you're just kind of easy to mess with, so I honestly think the same thing, and I love Jonas for it. For real? For real? For real? This is my first time having to use Witchcraft to help folks out. I make the spells, but I feel like my magic is never enough. So I try energy readings, incantations, or extra ingredients. I wanted everyone to think I was great. I just wanted to do my own thing. I can't resist trying to. I just wanted everyone to think I was great. Though I wouldn't have messed up this bad if I were actually great. Even this full moon ritual is a ploy. The full moon is a very powerful way to amplify magic. I was hoping to use it to fix everyone's problems tonight so I could get out of here. But it looks like I've actually done the opposite. Magic isn't supposed to be self-serving, or for providing yourself or using people. It's about energy and intention. My job as a witch is to help our energies work together and strengthen our intention. That's the only way to accomplish things we can't do alone. That means my energy, your energy, your community's energy are supposed to work together and put on the best harvest festival Flora has ever seen. But I've done the opposite as a witch. Maybe my family is right. Maybe I really am. That's enough. Your magic did get out of hand, but how many of us asked for your magic, expecting it to solve our problems immediately, or asked music to do even more than we originally asked? Everyone remains silent. I don't say this to excuse music's actions. However, music is correct in that magic is all about energy and intention. We never intended to make the magic work instead of facing our problems as a community. We just use magic to cover up and hide from our problems. Whether we want to admit it or not, that's why the last witch left too. It's why Flora is the way it is today. I won't keep repeating that mistake. If we're going to start being more honest with each other, there's something I need to say. This is my last term as mayor. After this, I intend to travel all over the world. It's a dream I've had for a while, and I'm not getting any younger, so... Gran, that's great. Nisha, I should have said this ages ago and kept saying it, but I'm proud of you. Oh my god, people are healing! Not to ruin the mood, but who will be mayor? Mel, I think you'd be an excellent candidate for mayor. I'd be happy to endorse you. Wow, that means so much so much for you to say that. Can I think it over? Of course. Devin turns to Nisha. I don't want to perform at the festival. I'd rather work together with local musicians, bring the community in more, you know? Wow, really? That sounds like a great idea. I'm sure Gran and Mel would be happy to help. I thought you'd be disappointed. Devin, I would never be disappointed. You're my best friend. I'm sorry I made you feel that way. I was just so worried about the festival. You know, that special talent you have to reach into people's souls and tearing them out. Yeah. Well, your music also can reach into people's souls and heal them. In fact, you just gave me an idea. What if I put together a community art project for the festival too? That sounds amazing. Let's bring this community together. Mel is right. I'm too focused on Madeline's, but I want to get them right, so please have patience. I know I get tunnel vision and push myself too hard. We all want this festival to succeed, but can we consider the festival a success if we burn ourselves out? Ruth is right. We need to approach this festival as a community. Since everyone's making big confessions, I feel like I have to make one too. But, well, I don't know if I have anything to confess, but I know how hard it is to be honest with people. But maybe if we all try together, it'll be easier for all of us. So, yeah. Does anyone else have anything else they'd like to say? You look around and see everyone chatting amongst themselves. Is it just you, or do you feel like the energy of Flora just shifted? Did you plan for this? Of course, stay silent. Of course. Are you impressed? I definitely did this on purpose. Don't worry, I know you didn't. Okay. But I think Margie, your gran, did. Huh? What do you mean? I think it's getting pretty late. If there's one thing we can all use, it's a little rest, don't you think? Everyone nods in agreement. How about we wrap this up now? Everyone nods in agreement again as they let out yawns. You all make your way home. Why did I say that in Gran's voice? Not Gran's, Ruth's voice. Yeah, that didn't go how I expected either. Do you think what Ruth said about Gran is right? Yeah, I guess I wouldn't put it past her either. Gran's teaching methods have always been a little different, but it looks like we're sticking around till the festival. For some reason, I'm feeling pretty happy about that. Yeah, with everyone working together, maybe we can do something pretty cool. Well, we should do as Ruth said and get some rest. That actually kind of sort of worked. I love that. I just got an achievement on saying full moon success. That actually kind of sort of worked. I love this. Oh my god. Did you know how much I love this game? Okay, time to end the day. Yay! Next day, a next normal day probably. I'll probably be doing potions. Well, maybe I won't. Well, maybe I will. Is it crystal time? Oh my god. Is it crystal time? One crochet. We know, but I love it as well. It's so cute. What did you find this time? Ooh, I found Celestine. Celestine? Celestine. I found a crystal. Gran would like this one too. I'll have to show it to her when we see her again. For now, though, we'll put it away for safekeeping. I have so many crystals. Okay. I think I always do my mail first. Okay. I think I'm ready to take the first steps towards leaving Flora, but I won't lie, the idea of leaving makes me nervous. I wish there was some way to take Flora with me wherever I go. Are there instances or anything that can help? Yay! I am a sad grump who needs to be kinder to myself. I can't keep letting mean people get to me. Do you have a charm for that? Ah, so cute. Music! Oh my god, it's my love! I love them so much. Oh my god. Maria, you don't understand. Guys, you don't understand how cute they are. I think I figured it. Sorry, I think I figured it. The music for the festival, but I still have to perform it. I think the piece is really good, but I just can't imagine myself playing with confidence. Maybe some incense to help me summon the courage that could help. Except... Okay, now I want to go to the garden. I should have enough things, I will be real. I have been gardening every single day, so I don't need to do this. I will still do it because it's so much fun. Look at how calming this is. Oh my god. I love this gardening. It's so cute. Okay, I think that's everything watered. Okay. Now they're asking you to do all this work, like, yeah. Are we gonna skip over the fact that everyone was discovering you were, like, not as powerful as you claim? Yep. It's gonna be fine. I'm sure I've got this. How do I pull up my thing? Here it is. Orders. Okay, we're gonna do this one first. Ruth wants some incense. Which one's incense again? Okay. Okay, this one's incense. Okay, great. I want these things open now. Okay. So I want plants. Okay. So this is how this works. You find the symbol that lines up. So we need lavender. We need Guranthium. Which one is that one? That's this one. And we need yarrow. And then we do this. And we mix together a potion. And we get memory incense. I really hope that's what Ruth wanted. Okay. I need a charm. I think charms are bags. Yes. So now I need plants. Okay. More lavender. I need hollyhock, and allium. And why did none of those stay there? What happened? That's not what's supposed to happen. Plants. I need lavender, hollymark, and yarrow. Nope, not yarrow. Allium. Is that right? That's right. Where did these things go? Why do they keep disappearing on me? Is that right? Gotta be right. Adam, thank you for the hydrate. Thank you. Let me hydrate right now. Thank you. You're right, it's lavender, which I see over there. Hollymark, and yeah. It's a charm. Why is this wrong? Why is this wrong? This has never happened before. I want Jean. This is a charm bag. Okay, plants. I need lavender. You are lavender, right? Yes. And then I need hollyhock. And then I need allium. Why does it do that? Why does it disappear? Because that's not allium. This is allium. Right? That's what it is. That's what I've been getting wrong this entire time. Yeah, that's exactly what I've been getting wrong this entire time. Allium is this one. Got it. Hey, good thing it didn't let me waste all those ingredients. Release charm. Yay. Okay, now I need my last order. Who needs incense? which is this guy. Yes, okay. Plants, I need a star, which means chamomile. I need yellow, which is yarrow. I need this symbol, which is this one. And look, it worked perfectly because I'm not... I actually read it right. Confidence in a sense. Okay, finish. Is that all of them? Have I gotten... No, I'm still missing an oil. A potion and an oil. And these guys. Okay. So, I'm close. The village. Okay. We're gonna go in a circle. Which means we start off with Jonas. On your way to town square, you see Jonas and the dog running around outside together. Come here, come here, boy. Oh my god, Caesar. It looks like someone finally got a bath. Oh yeah, he did. And now you're a beautiful boy, aren't you? Aww. I think the dogs are too loud. Okay, that's good. Have you given him a name yet? Oh, right. You forgot to give him a name? No, I just forgot to mention it. Music, meet Caesar. Aww. He's settling in pretty well, I think. I'll take him down to the festival site later today and introduce him to everyone. You're going to come with me everywhere I go, right, boy? Aww. Everywhere? Looks like you've got a new friend. A new best friend. Some of my crew members also have dogs, so they've been helping me figure things out. Caesar's my first pet, so I've learned a lot. That new love charm you gave me must have been pretty potent. I can still speak with this accent. I care about people and stuff, but I've never felt this way about something before. Like, I've always liked animals, but having an actual pet feels different. I can't speak on pets, but witches are pretty close with their familiars. Yeah, they're kind of like a partner, right? Yep. Well, except when they say your spell is too powerful. They don't let you nap. They tell you not to eat strange fungus. But to be honest, I did it anyway, and maybe he was right. It didn't have much in terms of magical potency, but it did certainly cause other potent problems. Ramsey didn't come near me for almost a week. I mean, it sounds like Ramsey was just trying to help you. The other day after I gave Caesar a bath and stuff, I started thinking about when I yelled at my crew again. And I started feeling sad and angry at myself. Caesar came up to me and just put his head on my lap, and I calmed down. Oh my god, I love this dog. It reminded me that even though that one bad thing happened, my crew helped me a lot with Caesar. So if they aren't still mad at me, maybe I should stop being mad at myself. Caesar, you're pretty powerful for just being a pet. Scratch Caesar behind, pat Caesar. Behind the ears, of course. Whoa, you give Caesar pets? Maybe he's alright. You hear that, Caesar? The witch says you're alright, and I knew you'd come around to him. Huh, you want to go for a walk? I suppose we can do that. Music, do you want to come with us? Let me think. Spend more time with... sure. We're not romancing Jonas, although I think he's cool. Great, let's go. We should definitely go on more walks together with Caesar. I think he's taken a liking to you. I guess I've taken a bit of liking to you too, boy. Aww. We should probably walk you home now. We still need to go to the festival ground and meet everyone. Yeah, that sounds good. Jonas and Caesar walk you home. Well, here we are. Good luck with the meeting today, Caesar. I'm sure he'll get along with the crew just fine. Yeah, I think so too. Catch you later. Oh, this is a symbol. Venus! I found out what symbols mean. This makes sense. Jonas does seem to love Caesar, and it looks like he's working on being kinder to himself too. Alright then, that's another thing I'll note in the Grimmery. Grimmery, yep. Okay, now we go to Mel. Let's talk to Mel. Please let Mel be better. Please let Mel be better. Please let Mel be better. You approach Mel's house and gently knock on the door. Come in. You enter the home and see Mel curled up on the couch with some soup. You notice she's surrounded by flowers and other foods too. Don't I look in a sad state? Sorry. As we said at the full moon ritual, it's not entirely your fault. You're not the only one who got carried away. I got so worked up about everything needing to be perfect, about making sure everyone else is having a good time. To be at my best, I need to rest. So, you're not mad at me? Of course not. I'm madder at myself than anyone. But tell me, do you think I'm boring? Huh? Can people even be exciting? I think most people are boring. Not really. No, I don't think so. I don't think Mel's boring. I mean, I did get to see what happens when magic goes wrong, and that's an exciting experience. Though potentially not a good one, but I don't call it boring. Why do you ask? Seems kind of out of the blue. Because I think everyone likes Jonas more than me. You're jealous of Jonas? I am. People are always laughing with him. More like at him. And he's always getting invited to parties. Do you like parties? Nah, I'm too old for that stuff now. But people just seem to like him. And you don't think people like you? Of course not. I'm the one managing the budgets. And who gets angry over toilets and who has to tell Jonas and his crew to hurry up. Everyone hates me. You retake a look around the room. You notice all the food, flowers, and get well cards. Did Gene get all this stuff for you? No, but he made the soup that I'm eating. Then where's it all from? Various people from the village, my coworkers at the town hall, etc. They heard about me feeling down and sent over all of this. I don't know where they found the time with everything that needs to get done. Mel, please. I want to be short in Gibbs. Sure seems like a lot of effort. Maybe it's all poisoned. No, I won't mess with Mel. Mel seems like in a state. Sure seems like a lot of effort. I know I wouldn't do that unless I liked someone. Like, a lot. So you're saying people like me? I think so. Maybe you're like my Grant. She's always scouting me, but always teaching me too. And even though she's a little stoogey, she has taught me a lot of neat spells. And without her, I wouldn't be here right now. I don't know where I'd be if I'm completely honest. I'm trying to say that you are necessary, Mel. If everyone were a goofball like Jonas, nothing would get done. There wouldn't be any festival at all. And what's more boring than that? Mel falls silent and looks around the room. You're right. I'm surrounded by villagers. The village is love right now, aren't I? Mel looks down at her bowl of soup. And Jean's love, too. Aww. What did Jonas bring you? As I start around the room. Oh my god, that brat! His sister is sick from stress and he hasn't come to see me. Knowing Jonas, he probably didn't want to bother. Suddenly, there's a knock at the door. Who could that be? Come in. I've lost Mel's voice. Jonas walks in. Hey, sis. Perfect timing! What are you doing here? Jean said you weren't feeling well. Actually, I'm feeling a lot better right now. I think some rest has done me good. It's about time you tried that instead of all that magic. No offense, music. No, I think we might have overdone it. Yeah. Anyway, I thought I'd come over to see if you needed any hit. Nope, everyone out. What? I just got here. I need a rest to ensure I'm in tip-top shape by tomorrow. This festival isn't going to organize itself. So come on, get. Mel shoos you and Jonas out of the house. Well, I guess I'll head back to work. Jeez, seems like she's on the mend anyhow. Yeah, I think she'll be alright. No, Mel, she'll be up and at 'em by tomorrow. I should get going, though. Bye. Sounds like Mel struggles with finding balance in her life and realizing people do care about her wellness. Venus, again. Venus, maybe Mel should incorporate things attributing to Venus in her life. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Oh my god, I'm gonna get everything. Hopefully soon. I fear I'm like, it's gotta be close. So I need one more symbol from Nisha, and then I need gems. Which I don't know how many gems I actually have. Hey, I found out how many gems I have. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. No, I don't have all 6. I'm missing 2. These aren't colored. Got it. And then there are these things which I need to buy, but I so don't have the money to buy them. They're like 5,000. I don't think I'm gonna make it. I might have to only choose one, which will be really sad because I really want to know what they all are. You walk up to Ruth's home. After a full moon ritual, you wonder what the state she'll be in. You knock on the door. Music, how good to see you. Are you here to deliver my spell? Yep. It is right here. I can tell which one of them... You can tell which one of them it is? Wait, tell which one... Memory spell. Wait, let me... Incense. Let me find this... Memory incense. You hand the memory incense... Yeah, I love having witch knowledge. Witch knowledge is so cute. I love it. Yes, these should help. What are you trying to do? You know what I mentioned at the full moon ritual? Not being the mayor and going traveling? Yes. So you intend to do that? Or you're not? No, I am, but as much as the idea of exploring the world excites me, I've never really left Flora, so the idea also terrifies me. See? I see. Just go for it. I feel that. I have a spell for that. Just go for it. Like, go. Like, right now. Leave. Ruth, you gotta get out of here. The festival still needs to happen, and I'd like to see that done. I guess that makes sense. I'm comfortable in Flora, even with my desire to leave. It's strange. I wish I could just take it with me wherever I go. Is that what the memory spell is for? So the one on the bottom right, this... Oh, yeah. Type of... Ooh. In magic, it's used for clarity, charging crystals, and cleansing, but overall pretty and positive vibes. Oh my god, this is so cool. Oh my god, Maria, your knowledge is so cool. Before I use the insight, I thought of taking a walk. Would you care to join me? A grand adventure with Ruth? A walk sounds nice. Yes. A grand adventure with Ruth. Lead the way. While I appreciate the enthusiasm, you might be getting yourself a little too excited. You and Ruth head out on your walk around Flora. Oh my god, this is such a cute. First, you come to the lake. I have many happy memories with my daughter and Nisha here. Both of them are so familiar, are so similar. I love running and playing in the water and finding little small critters. I still listen to the crickets and the frogs when I come here. The sound takes me right back to their childhoods. I wish I could take this lake with me wherever I go. I have a spell for that. Ruth just might have given you an idea. Oh my god, I actually might have a spell for that. Yes. You gave her the memory incense, which she can burn when she gets home. But what if you have another tool to help her keep her dearest memories close? Ruth. Yes, music? What if I told you I had a tool you could potentially use to take the lake with you? Is this some experimental magic? No, not at all. I've used it before, and it doesn't require magic at all. It might even improve your ability to use the memory incense. But it's not magic. No, it's more of a sensory tool to help you focus and remember details. Interesting. What does it entail? You're already an avid walker, so you might already be doing some of these things. The gist is... God, I can't read for some reason. The gist of it is being very mindful of your surroundings. When I find myself in a place I want to remember, I use my senses to create a sort of snapshot. You can do this by focusing on one sense at a time. Does that all make sense? You're right. It is something I've somewhat done on my walks before. I've never actually tried using my senses to create memories, but I think I'd be willing to try. Great. How about on this walk, we do some practice then? That sounds like a good idea. Since we're already at the lake, let's try focusing on one of our senses here. Let's start with... Oh, I love the sound of a lake. If I wanted to remember... Oh, but the beauty of a lake... Oh, guys, this is going to be terrible. I'm between sight and sound. I'm doing sound. So I focus on what I hear. Yep, I find closing my eyes tends to help with this. Okay. Ruth closes her eyes and takes a deep breath. I can still hear the crickets and frogs, but I can also hear leaves and cattail swaying in the breeze. There's also the background noise of the festival grounds. This is a lot to take in. Yeah, it can be, but don't worry about trying to hold on to everything just yet. I find it usually takes a few sessions to complete a snapshot. That makes sense. I think I'd like to make our way to the forest next. Oh, I love the forest. You and Ruth walk to the forest. I always come here when I feel like hiding from the world. I used to be afraid of these woods. When I was a little girl, I played hide and seek at night here with friends. I lost my way while looking for a hiding place, and suddenly all the trees looked like monsters. Fortunately, my screams let my friends find me. That's awful. It was at the time, but then I became determined to know these woods. And now we're good friends. Ready to practice one of those senses? Sure. How about... Let's do touch or smell. Oh, I love a smell of it. Let's do smell. Yes, that sounds good. Ruth closes her eyes and inhales. I can smell the earthiness of the rotting wood and soil. Yet it also smells so clear. It's not a smell of death, but life and renewal. That was very good. I think you're getting the hang of this. Thank you. I think this is a good exercise. It's also very relaxing, sort of like meditation. Yeah, it is. I think I know where I'd like to go next. It's to my secret spot. Whoa, I get to see Ruth's secret spot? Only few know about it. Follow me. Oh my god, I get to see Ruth's... Ah! I love becoming friends with the town. Ruth takes off on a brisk walk through the woods. You can hardly keep up. You notice the elevation is rising. Now you know why Ruth is in such great shape. So how much are there? This would be me because I have asthma. You'll see. You huff and puff your way up. Ruth seems fine. You come to a sudden clearing. We're here. Wow. Wow. This is so cute. Look at this. After you catch your breath, you look out. You see all of Flora from here and more. How far up did we just walk? Isn't it wonderful? This isn't my secret spot, if I'm completely honest. Our previous witch showed it to me. I want to try and focus on one of my senses up here. I think that's a great idea. How about you try sight? Okay. Ruth takes a deep breath. Everything looks so tiny, yet you can tell it's so full of life. I can see the mountaining beat. What is happening? Nothing. Being dumb. I can see the mountains, the beach, the village, and the land, and these landscapes are all so different, yet they belong together in the valley. If you were to take one away, it'd somehow be incomplete. I wish I could stay here forever, but I know I can't. I know I have to leave, even though I'll be back. When I return from my travels, this will be the first spot I visit. Ruth turns and looks at you. Thank you for coming here with me, music. Of course. This has been the best workout I've had in a long time. Fortunately, going downhill is much easier. Come on, let's go. You and Ruth make your way back down the mountain and to her home. I think I'll have to practice that sensory technique more later. That might sound strange, but considering I just asked you for a way to remember Flora, but I wish I had something to help me cleanse a space too. Like, as a final way of letting go and preparing myself to move on. Does that make sense? Of course, kind of like taking what you want, then moving on. Yes, I think that's exactly it. Of course, I'm not asking for anything extra. These memory incense should really help. Well, I think it's back to festival preparations. I've been away too long already. I'll be on my way then too. Bye. Something to help you say goodbye and move on, but in a different way. Maybe a besom could help with that. They're for sweeping away energies and to make space for new ones. I'm pretty sure I saw a small broom at Jimena's I could use. I wonder if that would be a good idea. Ooh, the thing is, that's expensive. Okay, we're gonna go to Nisha. There's so much talking to this. This is why I have water. You walk up to Nisha's home and knock on the door. Music, I know why you're here. True sweeps away bad energies. Oh my god. Yay! I love how accurate this is. I didn't know how accurate it would be, but Maria, it sounds pretty accurate. Music, I know why you're here. You want to talk about what happened? Yeah. I'm all ears if you want. I appreciate it. Most people avoid the subject or write it off as in my head. But I guess you got to bear witness, so you know I didn't make a mess of things. How about going to our usual spot and talking about it? Sure, let's go. You and Nisha walk to the beach. She seems distant and doesn't say a word the entire walk. You arrive at the beach and sit on a couple of rocks. So. First, you have to promise not to laugh. I'm a witch. If there's one person who's going to listen to someone about festy spirits, it's me. I know, it's just the only person who ever believed me was the village witch. So I'm more used to people not believing me. What kind of spirits are they exactly? The last witch called them Fibby Nibblies. I don't know if that's a real thing or not. I've never heard of them, but that doesn't mean anything. Okay, I love this game music. Not only doesn't it monetize magic, but most of all, not just fantasy or make-believe. It's so cute. Oh, love this game music, not the game's music. It's so cute. I honestly love it so much. It's so adorable. I've never heard of them, but that doesn't mean anything. Spirits aren't exactly my forte. They got me into so much trouble as a kid. They pulled on whoever was sitting in front of me's hair. They knocked supplies off the shelf. They even ate other kids' lunches. Then I would yell at them to stop and get scolded for shouting in the middle of class. Everyone thought I was acting out for attention, but that wasn't the case. I knew everyone would think I was weird if I told them the truth, so I hid it. And that just made things worse. If the witch believed you, how come she didn't give you a cleansing spell? She tried, but Gran once again believed everything was fine. She thought I'd outgrow it. Clearly, I haven't. The witch left soon after that. It's a good thing I'm here then. Time to banish. Maybe we'll slip them a sleeping spell. Let's curse them into oblivion. Let's do time to banish. Time to banish. No. No? See, the problem is they're my friends. Your friends. Yes. But they ruined your childhood. Yeah, they got me into a lot of trouble, sure, but they're the ones who introduced me to art. We used to get along most of the time, just people didn't understand them or me. Instead of listening to me, people would be like, just stop, which in turn made things worse. Okay, now I'm lost. This is turning out to be a story time with Nisha, isn't it? Notice Nisha fidgeting a lot with her hands. She must be feeling nervous still. Here. I do like Nisha, but my eyes are on Devin. Do you want a hug? You give Nisha a big hug. It looks like she's calmed down a bit. It's hard to talk about, but here it goes. I'm home alone one day, as usual, as I usually am because Gran worked a lot. I hear this weird clattering coming from outside, so I go and take a look, except I don't see anything. But then I hear it again, but a little further off. So I followed it, but every time I think I've caught up, it was just a little further away. Eventually, the chattering leads me to an old art studio. Gran boarded it up after my parents died since they ran it. I heard the clattering again, except it was coming from inside this time. I pry a loose board off one of the windows and go inside. And that's when I see everything. Canvases, brushes, paints, charcoals, and more. It was like stumbling into Wonderland. Every time I think I'd found everything, their chatter led me to more supplies. Before I knew it, it's night and I've created all this stuff. That's when I heard Gran and a group of villagers enter the studio. It ends up they've been looking for me. I hide thinking I'm in trouble, but no, Gran is just happy and I'm just happy I'm safe. Oh my god, Maria, I didn't make that connection. Maybe it is their parents. I did not make that connection before. Possible. I swear I saw a tear go down her face as she looked around the art studio. The only tear I've ever seen from her. She then declares that the village will reopen the studio. From then on, I spent most of my time there. And the Fibbly Nibblies? I chatted with them every day while I worked, bouncing ideas off them and stuff. Without them, I wouldn't be the artist I am today. Wow. So no banishing. Now I want friends for spirit friends. I want to meet them. I never really introduced them to anyone before. They tend not to like anyone else, though. They get jealous easily. Do you think there's anything you can do to help me? Or rather, us? As I mentioned before, spirits aren't my forte. And you also want them to stick around. I'll have to think about it. I wonder if they're mad I left for school. Could be. Nisha stands up and takes a big breath. Well, that's my story then. Now you know all about the Fibbly Nibblies. Are you going to head back to the studio? Yeah, I should probably get to cleaning. They should have hopefully calmed down. They tend to after a big blow up. If there's anything I can do, make sure to let me know. Yeah, will do. Well, I should get going now. Thanks again for the chat. Sure, anytime. Oh, I've gotten... Oh, Pluto! Oh, this one's Pluto. Got it. That is the planet of connection and boundaries, especially in relation to spirits and such. Not surprising considering Nisha's strained relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies. Yeah, incorporating something associated with Pluto could help Nisha. Time to write that out in my grimoire. Okay. Time to go to Jean. You walk up to Jean's cafe. Jean is baking something super yummy. You walk into the cafe. You notice there's only one customer. But you can't tell who they are behind the newspaper they're reading. Hey, Jean. Music. What are you doing here? Is that how you greet all your customers? I brought your spell. Something smells good. I brought your spell. Release. Release charm. What is it? The release charm you asked for. I didn't ask for that. But I got a letter from you. Don't tell me he's refusing a spell again. You thought you were past that. I never sent a letter. You hear the rustling of the newspaper. You look over at the other customer. You see them wearing oversized sunglasses and a hat. Maybe they have a mustache too? But when you make hard eye contact, they clearly pull the newspaper back up. Eavesdropper. But the letter had your name on it. I told you I never wrote the letter. Maybe you wrote it in your sleep? I do not write in my sleep. I love Jude. Well, I'm more confused because what she is looking to do. Well, because banishment isn't an option. So, like, well, yeah. Music doesn't know a lot about spirits. She hasn't been taught that. Do not write in my sleep. I know. You have a twin. I do not have a twin. Now, if you don't mind, I'd like to get back to the person reading the newspaper. Clears their throat. You and Jean look over at them. I think I have an explanation. The customer drops their newspaper and removes their hat, sunglasses, and mustache? Oh, hi, Mel. I ordered the spell, Jean. Mel, you should be at home. You're still sick. You didn't You didn't realize that... You didn't realize that customer was your wife? He's been too wrapped up in baking madeleines to notice much these days. Just go and look in the trash. No, more madeleines. You walk over the trash and it's filled to the brim with madeleines. They're all failures. And how would you know? Do you let anyone try them? Oh, these madeleines are failures? But they smell so good and look baked, and they look baked to perfectly. They look baked to a perfect like gold. I do not serve failure at this cafe. Jean and Mel continue to quarrel, but you can't take your eyes off the trash can. You can feel the Madeline's radiant heat. These Madeleines are fresh. Your mouth begins to water. There doesn't seem to be anything else in the trash can. So really, it's just a bin full of fresh, perfectly baked Madeleines. That means you could totally... All because one critic said... That critic again? Who cares about critics when there's a whole bin of Madeleines in front of you? This is why I love music. She truly is the bit. She's not committed to the bit. She's not like faking it for the bit. She is the bit. And I love it. Not gonna lie, spirit work in witchcraft is somewhat considered an intermediate practice, not something suited for a beginner, which is why banishing and protection is a must to begin with. Ah, I see. Yeah, we don't have a lot of training, and what we do have is stuff either our grands taught us or what we've kind of experimented with. Also, I'm gonna eat a Madeline now. Yes, music. There's no need to hold back now. Just reach out your hand and... Music, what are you doing? They were calling me! I know that's a lie. But they were 1,000 little voices saying, eat me, eat me. This is why I love music. Yeah, she is the bit, and I love it. Those voices were in your stomach. I love this whole storyline is such a funny love. I love it so much. Oh my god. You know what? Mel's right. This tyranny ends today. I never said anything about tyranny. You take your hand and shove it into the trash, the bin full of Madeleines. Take a fistful. Guys, I gotta take a fistful. I gotta commit. You lock eyes with Jean as you shove the fistful of Madeleines into your mouth. Who cares that you can barely chew them? They're finally in your mouth, and that's all that matters. You just ate from the... What? Does that bother you? Next thing you know, Mel shoves her hand into the parentheses trash bin of Madeleines. Locks eyes with Jean and shoves a fistful of Madeleines into her mouth. I love this bit. I love it so much. She coughs from hardly being able to breathe, but she stands proudly in her defiance. You both just ate. You try to keep your eyes locked on Jean, but this buttery flavor, this light, fluffy texture, like a delicate cloud of... Am I in heaven? This is your magic. This is true magic. I like saying that. Magic. This is true magic. Jean, these are truly... You see Jean's expression change from horror to... Jean. Let me make some tea. Jean runs off to the kitchen and brings a tea tray. Let me grab a... let me grab a platter of the Madeleines. Mel grabs a platter, puts some Madeleines on it, and brings it back to the table. Jean, you simply must serve these at the festival. Though ideally not from a trash bin. How could you ever think these were bad? Jean and Mel look at each other. There was a critic who came to the cafe. I didn't know he was coming until a few hours before, so I rushed and baked some Madeleines along with a few other things. But while rushing to get everything, I forgot about the Madeleines and let them bake too long. The next day, he said my dry Madeleines revolted him in his review. I see. But that's only one negative review, But that's the only negative review Jean's Cafe has ever gotten, isn't that right? Wow, really? That's impressive. Exactly. That's why I ordered the release charm. You ordered the spell? That explains the weird letter. That was weird, because that was weird that Jean called himself a grumpy grouch. I didn't clock that. Mel, I just wanted you to move on from that one single critic who caught you on the wrong day. Honestly, he probably knew that when he wrote that review. When I had my issues in the city, you had an idea to move out here so I could be happy. So I could get away from all the people who didn't think I was capable. I realized how much of a sacrifice that was for you. This charm is my way of telling you not to let those kinds of people get you down. You're so talented, Jean. It's not worth spending your time on people who think otherwise. Thank you. Is Jean smiling? I suppose you won't be needing that. I suppose you won't be needing that curse. Curse? What curse? Coven polishes and says only the most advanced witches should perform curses. And music, you're still a witch in training. No, I don't think so. I should start preparing the ingredients for the batter. That way we can make it a day or so ahead. Then bake all of the madeleines the day of. We can serve local tea blends along with them. Yes, I think that's an excellent idea. Let me write that down in my to-do list. I have a meeting with the vendors coming up, so I can mention it to them. It won't be too much work. Not at all. Mel raises her cup of tea. To the festival. To the festival. To the festival! Jean and Mel chug the rest of their tea. Let's do this! Yes. Suddenly, Jean and Mel take off, leaving you at the table. But you overhear them talking. You know, maybe you should consider writing that cookbook you've been thinking about after the festival. I keep all my recipes in my head. Jean memorizes all of his recipes? But maybe I'll write them down. Writing them down would be good. Also, please go home and rest. Fine. Hey, doesn't Jamina's shop have an old journal? I bet Jean could use them. And I could enchant it for him too. I wonder if that would be a good idea. It's a great idea. I just don't have the money for it. You arrive at the studio and don't hear any music coming from inside, though. Wonder if Devlin is actually here. Devin, not Devlin. Devlin's the name of a character I have. You open the door and see Devin sitting by the window. Music, you're here. Devin runs over to you. Do you have it? Do you have it? Whoa! I assume you mean the spell. Yes. This looks perfect. So you've got a song written then? Yeah, I do. After all the community talk at the full moon ritual, I thought talking to some local musicians would help. So Mel introduced me to some of them. After I finished speaking with them, I sat down and just wrote and wrote and wrote. Things finally clicked. Yeah, I'm sharing it with Mel and Ruth today. I wanted you to be the first to hear it. Really? Mm-hmm. Even with everything that happened, I could write this song because of you. But no more runes, okay? Yes, yeah. I'm not good with runes. If I start to panic, I want to figure out how to work through it. But not force my way through it, if that makes sense. Yeah, I get it. So, you want to hear it? Of course. Show me your masterpiece. Let me just get comfy. Rock on, my friend. Show me your masterpiece. Well, I don't know if it's a masterpiece, but I'm pretty proud of it. Devin takes a seat and brings out their guitar. It's so pretty. As they do, suddenly you feel transported somewhere else. Sitting around a fire with old friends, a bright sunshine-filled garden. You can taste something savory. Perhaps it's a stew. You realize these are all places of and things of comfort. Oh my god. There's a brightness to it, a sense of optimism. Even with long hard days ahead, there will always be something good on the other side. As the chorus swells, you get a feeling of reassurance that all of your work will pay off. Somehow everything seems possible. Everyone will work together, and that collective energy will ensure the Harvest Festival's success. They won't even need a witch's blessing, and somehow you feel like that's exactly how it should be. Devon's song comes to an end. Oh, so pretty! They take a deep breath. So, what do you think? Dude. It was amazing. I'm speechless, say nothing. So that's some sort of... I'm speechless. I feel like I fell into a trance. It wasn't too dissimilar to when we play music for our rituals. Words don't capture it. Wow, I made you speechless? I wasn't expecting that. Why did that piece of music affect you so much? I wonder if your music had such a strong effect because... Well, because we're friends. Perhaps the strength of our bond amplified the power of the song. You see Devon turn bright red. Now I'm the speechless one. But of course, there's still the matter of playing for Ruth and Mel. That's the real reason I asked for the spell. When do you have to play for them? I'll probably have over a little after you leave. You know Devon asked you not to use runes anymore, but you still feel compelled to help them further. Devon said they wanted something that would help them work through their fear. Perhaps there's something more you can do. Devon, have you ever heard of a countdown meditation? I don't want to risk the confidence spell with any other magic. It's not really magic. It's one of the techniques witches use to quiet their mind before performing magic. I don't see why a non-witch couldn't use it, especially before something like a musical performance. Of course, we only have to try it if you want to. Devon looks apprehensive. Can't blame them either. How much experience do you need to have with this? In all honesty, it's one of those things I probably need to practice for. I know the basic principles, but I'm not always successful in pulling it off. But I think I'll help the effectiveness of the confidence incense and increase your confidence in general without the spell. Let's try it then. Maybe this is the kind of technique I've been looking for. Alright, let's get started then. You take the confidence incense and light them. You take a seat across from Devon. Let's close our eyes. We're going to count down from 10. For each number, we'll focus on something. I usually use colors. There are currently 10 different colors in my garden, so we can work with those. I have 10 different colors? I do have 10 different colors. I have 10 different plants. So what am I doing? I'm going to say a number and a color, and I want you to focus on that color. The idea is to force your brain to focus on something other than your anxiety. Okay, let's start. 10. A red rose. Devon takes a deep breath. You can tell they're still uncomfortable, but you're glad they're trying. 9. Maybe this will work. The orange calendula. 8. Yellow yarrow. They take another deep breath. This one is more noticeably deeper and longer than their last initial one. You notice your breathing is also deeper and longer too. 7. Green rosemary. Devon's shoulders relax. You're impressed they've made it this far. Your mind usually starts to wander around now. God, the ADHD is strong. 6. Blue pea flower. Thank you, calendula. I keep wanting to say it like Spanish, calendula. I keep wanting to like say it like that. Calendula. Calendula. I think that's right. Maria, I'm so bad with just pronouncing any words. It's so sad. Calendula. I think that's Vaguely, right? I'm sure you'll tell me. Part of me wants to send you a voice message about to say, honestly, you could. Is that what that message is? I do see a message on my thing. Nope, from a different group chat. You can if you want to. Know that your voice will probably be in this recording, in this VOD. Blue pea flower. We've definitely gone over 10 seconds. Devin takes another deep breath. 5. Pink hollyhock. He knows their knees relax. They fall a little closer to the ground. 4. Purple lavender. Their head drops. Are they asleep? 3. Burgundy geranium. Well, don't worry. Thank you. Devlin takes an even deeper breath. Deeper, long breath. No, they're not asleep. You can sense the focus in that breath. 2. White chamomile. Chamomile. I figured it out. White chamomile. Almost there. 1. Black allium. Devin completely relaxes and takes another long, deep breath. You allow them to sit there for an extra moment. You're impressed by how well they've done. Scent. Okay, guys, let's see this. Here it is.
So one of them, the one that's burgundy, is geranium.
Geranium? Oh, geranium.
Chamomile.
Got it.
Right now. And the other one was calendula.
Calendula. Oh, I got that so wrong, Maria. Calendula? Oh, I see what I've done wrong. Calendula. I see. Calendula. Got it. I'm so bad at pronouncing words. Thank you, Maria. Little Easter egg of Maria in here. Hi. Oh my god. Though you really won't know until they've reopened their eyes. Devin, open your eyes. Devin raises their hand and slowly opens their eyes. Some of them are kind of silent and don't exist, but are said that way. That's so fair. I love that. Yeah, I just kept Spanish. Calendula is actually really just marigolds. Oh, I love marigolds. The panic and sense of unease that was there before are now gone. Are you sure that wasn't magic? I feel so much calmer now. Calmer, but not out of it or like sleepy. I just feel like I can do things. Like, I want to do things. This is weird. That's probably part of the meditation and part of the incense. Part meditation, part incense. Got it. Used for positive vibes, motivation, and associated with the sun and Mars, I think. Ooh. Probably is. Wait. I can't pull it up during talking points. We'll pull it up in a sec. Wow. I think I'm ready to play for Ruth and Mel. That's great. Do you want me to go with you? Actually, I think I'll go on my own. I think I've got the confidence this time. And it's all thanks to you. Remember, witchcraft is like a melding of energies. So it's not just mine. I guess you're right. Sometimes I wish I had something to carry with me all the time. Like something to remind me of the power of my energy. Something to carry. Oh, is that silly? No, not at all. Sorry, I was just a little lost in thought, is all. I should get going. I don't want to keep Mel and Ruth waiting. Thanks again for your help, music. Of course, anytime. Devin wants something they can always carry. What about that locket in Jamina's store? Maybe I could craft something out of that. Maybe I could haggle the price down too. God. No, I have so many things. Okay, can we open this? Okay. There's so many things. Could I haggle the price down of all of these? So we have all of this, which is nice. We just need the crystals now, which is cute. Recipes. What if I could haggle the prices of all of them down? Hey, I want to buy... Ah, you're so expensive. I can't buy. How do I haggle prices? I still need to buy these. I want to haggle these. How do I talk to you? How do I haggle? I want to haggle. I want to buy all of these. I want to complete this game to its fullest. Well, maybe it's not a today thing. That's okay. Okay, we've done it. We're going home now. Okay, I think that's it. I think I can sleep. Okay, so what day is it? The 9th. May we sleep? Or actually, let me ask if I've done everything. Is it crystal time? Wait, didn't I already give you a treat? You sneaky little bird. You can't fool me. Anything else I need to do? We're doing our preparations. Is there anything else I've missed? All the orders are done for today. I've checked on everyone today. Great, thanks for your help, Ramsey. I don't know what I'd do without you. Okay, I think I'm good to sleep. Sleepy time. Okay, we've got orders. Oh, music. I did it again. I didn't mean to, but I couldn't stop it. I know I need to make things easier. I know I need to balance everything better, but it's so hard. Do you have a potion for anything that could help? I'm so overwhelmed. Okay. Yo, music. I want to fix my relationship with my crew. I think I'm ready to take responsibility for my actions the other day instead of beating myself up over them. Maybe an oil could help. Okay. I want to figure out how to talk to the Fibbly Nibblies, but they're too strong. I know I need to figure out how to change things between us, but I need to know where to find the answers. Do you have an oil for that? Okay. Whoa, big discounts. I need to buy them now. Yeah, talk about perfect timing. I don't think I'll be able to afford your man's antiques otherwise. Me neither, because they were so expensive. And there are some items I was thinking of crafting. I'm not entirely sure yet. I'm still figuring them out, but I'll make sure to tell you when I know. I wonder why Jamina's put everything on sale. Maybe she's sick of having her inventory lying around. But we should definitely go and check out that sale. Oh my god, I need that, please. Okay. You got a thing for me? You've got a shiny thing for me? This place really does have a lot of crystals. What is it this time? This is the thingamajig. Selenite. God, I can't pronounce anything. Because it always reminds me of the mute. Yeah, because it's so... I know. What a lovely shade of white. Definitely using this later. Thanks again, Ramsey. Okay. So, we have so many. Know you. Know me what? No, you pronounced it correctly. Okay. Let me look it up. Selenite? You know what? How about we just let Google speak for ourselves? Pronunciation. Oh god, that's too loud. Selenite. You're gonna tell me if I'm doing this right. I don't think for the stretch, let's stretch together. Oh, thank you so much for the stretch. I needed that. Selenite? I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. No, you're doing it right. Okay, yay, I'm just like, when you said the no, I'm like, oh, I'm doing it wrong. No, but it's, yay. Okay. So I've got some orders to do, but I first need to go to my garden. And let's do a little bit of gardening. Oh, it's because these are all ready to be picked. Look at that. Ugh. Hey, did you all get watered? Oh, you did not. You did not. Okay, now you're all watered. We've done it. It's named after the goddess Selena, the moon. Yeah, from Rome. Yeah. I recognize a lot of gods' names. Definitely because I'm a nerd and I love mythology. You know, I'm actually taking a mythology class. So I'm going to be looking into the Greek and Roman mythology. Which will be super... Did I get the weeds in that? Did I do that? I did get the weeds. Okay, I thought I forgot for a second. I was so, like, in focus and just talking that I forgot if I actually got weeds. Okay, make sure I got them all. Okay. Now you can turn some of it into fertilizer in case I need more. Okay, I want to go home. And then I want to... Okay. Bring up my book. Bring up my orders. Let's do this one first. We want a potion, which is a vial. Great. Cool. Outside of OSMP, I worship the goddess Aphrodite and Hecate. Oh, that's so cool. Which is part of the reason I mentioned Hecate and OSMP. That's so real. I love that. Yeah. I love the Greek gods so much. I love their stories. I love everything. The reason I joined OSMP or applied for it was because I'm just very into Greek mythology. It's so... What am I supposed to be getting? I kind of lost the plot for like 2 seconds. I need rosemary. I need pea flower. And I need Venus, which is holy mark. Okay. Yeah, I got into it because I read Percy Jackson, and also I've just always loved Greek tellings. Ooh, keep crafting. Okay, I need now a... Jonas needs an oil, which I'm pretty sure is this. Yes. Which means now I need my plants. So I need a heart for Rose, the color blue for a pea flower, which is over here, and then another Venus. I think this will be all the potions. Forgiving oil, yay! Okay, and then I think I need another... I don't think I need another oil. No, I do need another oil. It was another oil. I was right. I want this open. Any protection from rosemary, the color, this guy, and then Pluto, which is this guy. I'm getting better at this. I've relearned it. Divination. Okay, is that all of them? Recipes. Okay, we've got all these. We've got all these. We've got all these. We've got all these. Now I just need these. Which means I need crystals plus objects. I'm hoping they're going for like 20 bucks. I have 415, so I could, you know, it's possible. I could not buy like any of my shop things. I'm gonna go to the village. I am gonna buy things first. I usually don't. Oh, did you get my letter? Does that mean you're here to buy my antiques? I sure hope it is. I'm thinking of doing a bit of rebranding after the festival. Maybe something like Jamaica's common goods. Nothing exciting sold here. Not that I'm glad you... Not that I'm not glad you've been a loyal customer during your stay, but I need more than just one customer to keep this shop open. That's enough for me. Enjoy the low prices. Oh my god, they're so... I could buy them. Okay. How? I can buy them all, can't I? Oh, thank god. I bought all of... I got a thing. Yes. Okay. I do need a few more of these. I need some bottles. 2 bottles. Okay. I like keeping this all at 3 because I need... I just like keeping them all at 3. I don't need more than 3. I do still want some money, right? Just in case I do need money. You approach Ruth's office. I wonder how the memory incense went. It seemed like Ruth found the walking meditation helpful too. You knock on the door. Ruth, are you busy? Music. I'm busy, but that doesn't mean I don't have time for a chat. How are you doing? I came here to ask you that. You seem to be in pretty good spirits. I am. I woke up this morning full of energy. Perhaps our little trip up the mountain helped with that. Have you used the memory incense yet? No, actually, I wanted to practice a bit more of what you taught me the other day. But even so, I was getting everything off my chest over these last couple of days. And then taking a small break from things. It's all left me feeling unexpectedly rejuvenated. I suppose knowing what I want has given me some motivation. Nisha and I have already been discussing all the places I should visit. And of course, Mel is starting to make the post-festival plans too. She never stops, that one. Who knew a young witch could have such a big impact on our small village? You know. I'm a Von Teasel after all. I do what I do. But it could be bigger. I'm a Von Teasel after all. It's what I do. Whether they like it or not. Especially if not. I'm such the black sheep of the family. I love it. Honestly, I was a little worried in the beginning, but I knew Margie had her reasons for sending you. You really think my Gran planned this? Plan might be a strong term, but she probably saw an opportunity. I get the feeling that the Gran I know is different from the one you know. That's possibly true. Your family is known for being rather strict. Perhaps Margie saw a bit of herself in you and wanted you to have an opportunity to go down a different path than the one she took. I don't know what path it is. Maybe it's just the one that sent you here. But I don't have to leave. Suddenly, you hear footsteps running down the hall. Mayor, we have a Oh, hi, music. Sorry, am I interrupting? Nope, I think we were just wrapping up. Yeah. Okay, good, because you better come quick. The napkins just got delivered, and they're not the ones I specified. All right, I'm coming. See you later. See you later, matey sick? Yep. I have a crystal! This feeling again, is that... God damn it. It's the ADHD. Selenite. I don't know why I forgot that so quickly. Selenite. It is a crystal for wisdom and unblocking energy. Yeah, that would be a good addition to Ruth's enchanted besom. Let me take note of that in my grimoire. Oh my god. I love things. Please let me find Mel neither sick nor tired. Please let me find Mel neither sick nor tired. I love this because this is probably okay, guys, I don't know how much you know this, but I love this characterization. OMG, I will BRB. Please update me on all that I miss. I will, Maria. From this moment we've just started talking about, I'll remember. You walk into Mel's office, but... where's Mel? Oh no. Did she not recover? She's supposed to be here. Maybe she just stepped out? I can't leave the spell on her desk. I can leave the spell on her desk. Boundaries. Yeah, I'll just put it right... Ah! And that's when you see her. Mel crouched underneath her desk, muttering something to herself. I did it again. I woke up today and told myself I wouldn't do it, but I still did it. Another coven politician ritual? No, I said yes to everyone. I said I would handle everything, and now here I am, overwhelmed again. I can't get sick. I need sleep. The festival preparations won't go well if I don't stay well. Can you go back and just tell everyone no? No! Well, I guess I could. Diligence, that's right. I can delegation, that's right. I can delegate, or rather, redelegate. I feel so worked up, I can't even think about that. What would I even delegate? Where would I start? Someday, you'll find Mel in a sane state again. One day, maybe. Unfortunately, it might be too late for us to use this boundary spell. You would want to use it before removing your boundaries. Oh no, I messed up your magic again. That's not what I meant. I just have to push through this again, don't I? But I don't want you to help me with it. This is my responsibility and my responsibility alone. Oh jeez, if I let man handle this alone, you know it won't end well. At the same time, using more magic will probably backfire like it did previously. What could help Mel? A quick coffee break? A nap? You do know this one spell! A quick coffee break, I feel. Or a nap. Quick coffee break. Maybe make it decaf, but then we'd also have to go to Jean's cafe. There's no way he can see her like this. But then what? Wait, the boundary spell. Maybe it's not too late. We can use it to help Mel redelegate her tasks. But we need to get her in a state where she can think about redelegating. Is everything all right? You've been quiet. And that's when it hits you. Mel, I have an idea. You do? Can we still use that spell? Not yet, but we are going to do an envisioning exercise. And then, when you feel ready, you can use the boundaries spell. Envisioning, is that some sort of mental exercise? Yep. We're going to envision how you wish things would be. So, like envisioning myself redelegating tasks. I kind of want to go more general than that. Let's try envisioning your perfect day. We can try to form a day where redelegating isn't an issue. Having a clear idea of what you want might make it easier to happen, and then the more focus and tension will help the boundary spell too. I see. All right, let's try it. Okay, let's get ourselves into a comfortable seated position. You and I'll take a seat across from each other. Now let's take a deep breath, relax your minds, take a quiet moment, take a deep breath. I always think taking a deep breath helps. You close your eyes. You feel your jaw drop. Then tension in your forehead falls away. Your shoulders hang loosely with your hands on your lap. Your body both feels light yet grounded. Now, Mel, we're going to walk through a day in your life, okay? Mel nods her head in agreement. It's morning. You've just woken up. What do? Jean's probably already awake. I can smell coffee and some freshly baked scones coming from the kitchen. Oh, it's so cute! I get up, brush my teeth, get dressed, and then sit with him at the table. We talk about what we're going to do that day and say when we expect to get home. Jean heads out before me. I clean up the kitchen before heading to the office. Wonderful. Now let's relax our muscles again. You unclench your jaw and let your shoulders fall, and tension from your forehead falls away. Your body both feels light yet grounded once again. Great. Now tell me about your walk to the office. It's a beautiful day outside. Most days in Flores are beautiful. Kids are playing by the lake. I can hear Jonas and his crew working hard on the festival grounds. I'm glad Jonas moved out here with us. It feels like he's finally found a place he fits in. I look over at your cottage and I'm so happy to see your garden blooming. Finally, things are feeling right again. Before I know it, I've arrived at the town hall to start my day. Very good. Now let's once again take a quiet moment. You focus on the sounds around you. The murmuring of the conversations in the hallway, the chirping of the birds outside the window, the soft summer breeze. For a moment, the world is alive and yet still. Your mind is quiet once again. Now for your workday. How do you imagine this going? This is supposed to be an ideal situation, right? Yep. Well, I walk into town hall and our secretary immediately greets me. Then I head to the mayor's office and of course she's already working. We have a quick morning meeting to discuss what needs to be done and the state of things. Then a few other people join us from various committees. Now, in an ideal setting, we all figure out the best way to approach the tasks at hand. The mayor's hands are already full, so I agree to be the one to come to if any problems should arise. Everyone walks away from our meeting with a clear list of what's to get done and who's to do it. I have my tasks, but I'm also available to help if needed. Throughout the day, I get asked a few questions and advice on things, but everyone can do their own work. I trust that they can do this work on their own. Things aren't falling apart if I don't know what's happening all the time. Okay, now for the end of your day. But first, let's take another deep breath. You and Mel take a deep breath. You can feel your breath deep in your lungs. You exhale. You feel the tension again leave your body. At the end of the day, it's simple. I stop by the mayor's office to let her know I'm heading out. Then I meet Jean at his cafe. He gives me whatever he's just baked and a cup of tea. We chit-chat for a little. He's still working, so I head home. While I wait for Jean, I sit on the couch and do some knitting. Then, once he's home, we have a simple dinner, talk a little more, and go to bed. God, that's so cute. Mel opens her eyes. Not a very exciting ideal day, is it? It seems a lot more relaxed than your days now. Well, that's partly due to the festival, but I do think things could stand to be a bit calmer. I do believe I have a big part to play in that. There aren't many days left until the festival. Maybe for the rest of the day I'll make a clear plan for the next few days. And tomorrow I'll present it to everyone. Perhaps at this point it's not worth getting nitpicky about small details. And I'll make sure to use the boundary spell. That way I'll be sure to delegate. Instead of being a control freak. So you think the Envision helped? Yeah, I do. It's crazy how easy it is to forget things and reflect sometimes. I wish I had something that could help give me the time. Give you the time? Can I make something like that? I guess it's better late than never. But I feel like I've taken up too much of your time. I should let you get going. I'm just glad I could help. I hope your planning goes well. Thanks. Could I make something for Mel that could give her the time? You know, Jamia's workshop has an old hourglass. I wonder if I could put something together with that. I've already bought it all. Don't worry. Already bought. Jean's Cafe. You walk up to Jean's Cafe and see a closed sign on the door. But the lights are on. That's strange. Maybe I'll take a quick peek to see if Jean's here. You walk back to the kitchen where you hear someone furiously whisking. You pop your head through the door and see Jean standing over a massive bowl of batter. He looks up at you. You look at Jean. Jean nods his head and gives you a thumbs up. You take that as saying everything is fine. Thank you for the release spell and for eating the madeleines out of the trash. It was highly efficient, but now I have a lot of batter to make in very little time. And while I do love sharing my delicious baked goods with my favorite witch in training, okay, maybe that's pushing it, but I need to focus right now. Please come back at a later time. Salute! Give a big thumbs up. You leave the cafe with an empty stomach but a full heart. Can't wait to taste even more of those madeleines. So, I'm so glad Jean's recipe worked out. This feeling again. Jade! The crystal of success and grounding. I could see how that would suit Jean. Yeah, I think I'll add it to my groomery. What do I have so far? Villagers. I have 2! It's fine. I can get the others. Jonas! Hi, Jonas! You see Jonas and Caesar at the festival grounds and walk over to them. Hey, oh god, I keep forgetting this guy's Southern. The thing is, I love how Jonas is Southern, but his sister isn't. I've just made Jonas Southern. It just, I needed some type of a different voice. I can't do many. Hey, music. How do I get? Oh, okay, I'm there. Hey, music. I can't say music. I feel like in country. You got that spell I asked for? Let me see. Yep, right here. Forgiving oil. You hand Jonas the forgiving oil. You can tell he's feeling apprehensive about it. You worried it's gonna backfire? No, actually, I'm just afraid it won't work at all. What if my crew doesn't forgive me? Or even worse, what if they forgive me, but I'll lose my temper again? Then it means using the spell was pointless. Is pointless. Yeesh, if Jonas is worried about the spell, it really won't work. Nothing will work with that attitude. Shrug. Aren't most things pointless? Then we'll just need to... I've got nothing. At least nothing that's not experimental and might backfire. Am I doomed? I love Jonas. You can tell a massive freakout meltdown is imminent, but you really don't want to try anything that could make it worse. Think, music. Think. Here, Caesar. Huh? What is it, Caesar? Is something wrong? Caesar rolls over on his back. I think he wants pets. I think he definitely wants pets. Jonas starts giving Caesar belly scratches. Yeah, who's a good boy? Caesar looks up at you. Aww. I think he wants you to pet him too. Pretend you didn't notice, Caesar. What if instead I'm gonna give him belly scratches. Welcome back! Okay, so we helped Mel with like a calming and visualing like perfect day, and it really helped her out exercise. We talked to Gene in his bakery, and he's whisking a lot, and we actually didn't talk to him. It was more of me inferring what he said with a thumbs up, and I thumbs upped him back. And now we're talking to Jonas and giving him his forgiveness oil essence. No, it was oil. And now Caesar is being a really good service dog, honestly. Very vibes of that. So we're gonna give him belly scratches. He's so soft and fluffy. You and Jonas keep petting Caesar. He seems very, very happy. But you realize you feel very, very happy too. You look at Jonas and he also seems very, very happy. Could it be that Caesar sensed both your stress levels rising? Caesar stands up and does a big shake. I guess he had his fill. I'm feeling more relaxed now. Yeah, me too. Are you not country? Are you ready to give that forgiving oil a shot? I still don't feel ready, to be honest. Obviously, I love petting Caesar, but I feel like I need something I can do to just, I don't know, prepare my brain for this stuff. Does that make sense? It totally does. Hang on, let me think. You notice your mind feels clearer now after petting Caesar. Maybe that dog is some sort of familiar. Anyway, Jonas needs something to prepare his mind to use magic, but it sounds like he needs something to break his negative thought pattern. You know, he asked you for magical words before. Maybe words are exactly what he needs. Hey Jonas, have you ever heard of affirmations? I feel like I've heard Mel mention those before. She probably has. They're a pretty common tool witches use to give themselves a quick boost. Are they magical? They're more of a focus tool, I would say. I find them pretty helpful, and they're simple if you want to try them out. Nothing weird will happen. Nope, and we'll only start with using a few, so you don't get overwhelmed. All right then, how do we do these affirmations? First, we need to identify what exactly is making you feel anxious. Let's start with maybe 3 key things. One is definitely that I'm not working hard enough to overcome my anger. The second one would be, well, that I'm just a bother to other people, like Mel and Jonas and my crew. Third is if I try to talk to people about how I feel, they'll think I'm weak. Are those good? Yep. Let's start with working on overcoming your anger. Okay. So working on overcoming your anger, but it's not just anger, right? No, anger is usually the result when everything gets to be too much. And I'm working on that, or at least I have been in the past, but I feel like it's not enough. But you are working on it. Yeah, of course. How about we come up with an affirmation about making progress instead, to help you focus on how you are working on it and making progress. Mel always says progress isn't linear. Maybe she's right. So how about I overcome my challenges steadily each day. Every day presents a new chance for growth. My efforts are worthy. I can envision my success. I like that one. My efforts are worthy. I can envision my success. My efforts are worthy. I can envision my success. Wow, I really can. Yep. See? Just saying it out helps, doesn't it? Affirmations are intense. Next, let's do your relationship with your friends and family. You're afraid you're too much for people, as if you need too much help. That, and I guess that they constantly have to be worrying about me. Not that it's bad to think about other people at all, but I mean more like they have to manage me. I don't want them to feel that way. Oh, the ADHD experience with this guy, I love it. Do they make you feel that way when you try and tell them how you're feeling? Not usually. I mean, there have been people in the past, but they were also kind of mean. I feel like you need to believe that other people care about you, and that they are listening to you isn't managing, but showing that they care about you. Yeah, maybe. How about I am loved and valued by my friends and family. People admire and respect me. I am worth it. I recognize my worth. My life is full of love. I am loved and valued by my friends and family. I'm loved and valued by my friends and family. Wow, saying that out loud feels weird, even though I know it's true. Then you just need to practice until it doesn't feel weird. Yeah, you're right. And lastly, communication. You're afraid that if you tell people how you're feeling, they'll look down on you. Yeah, like I'll be a terrible leader or that I can't handle anything in general. It catches people off guard when I get overwhelmed and need time to cool down. Like being around people, but sometimes it can get to be too much. The neurodivergence with this character is crazy. I love him. But I also know the only way for people to know that is for me to tell them. I like to believe people are more understanding than I sometimes want to give credit. But there's always that fear, you know? I guess if I tell them they don't, and they still don't listen, then maybe it's not my problem anymore, though. I don't know. Let's try an affirmation saying your wants and needs are valid. You're right that some people will respect that, but others won't. But that doesn't change the validity of your wants and needs. We've gone into like a very, like, this is like a therapist level, like, things to just, like, information to give. It's crazy. How about we go in with something like, how about we go with something like, my needs are valid, communication is a strength, I'm worthy of being heard, listening is a form of love, my wants and needs are key to my success. I think I am worthy of being heard, listening is a form of love. I'm worthy of being heard, listening is a form of love. Jonas seems taken aback by his own words. You have a good feeling about this affirmation. Yeah, I like that. Great, we've got 3 different affirmations. Let's go over them one more time. My efforts are worthy, I can envision my success. Now the second one, I'm loved and valued by my friends and family. And lastly, I'm worthy of being heard, listening is a form of love. I feel like I can already feel my mindset changing just by saying these 3 affirmations today. Just imagine how they'll make you feel even with even more practice. When you feel right, go ahead and use the forgiveness oil too if you think you still need that extra push. Thanks a lot, music. You know, Mel is always burning candles and stuff when she does her thinking stuff. I wonder if she'd let me borrow one when I'm practicing. Maybe I should just focus on these affirmations first. Candles. What? Is it a bad idea for something? No, not at all. I just got me thinking, but it's nothing. Well, I should get going. Of course. Make sure to let me know how the affirmations go. Will do. A candle. Pretty sure the shop has an old candle holder. Probably put something together for Jonas using that. I'm so glad that shopkeeper really, like... This is so heartwarming, isn't it? Okay, I always love saving Devin for last because they're my favorite. I love them so much. I'm hoping something's gonna happen. Talk to Nisha. You approach the art studio and you hear what you think is Nisha pacing back and forth. If you're not going to let me work, I don't know what to do. She must be fighting with the Fibbly Nibblies again. I better get in there. You walk into the studio. Music. I'm at my wit's end. Do you have the spell I asked for? Let me see. Here it is. Perfect. Divination oil. This should let me talk with them, right? Not entirely. Also, I wouldn't recommend trying that again after our last attempt. You do have a close relationship with the Fibbly Nibblies, but that relationship is too strained to confront them directly without an experienced witch. Then what's the point of this oil? I feel like I'm almost there with figuring out this community mural project. Is there any way to figure out what to do without talking directly to the Fibbly Nibblies? Is there a way? Is there a way? I should just yell at them some more? Fumigate them. Ignore them until they crumble. I should just yell at them some more? No, it should be something you have experience in doing. You don't want the Fibbly Nibblies to destroy the studio again. Maybe you could figure out what to do, but not at the studio. Safely away from the spiteful spirits. You did sense Nisha's desire for the divination oil from her letter. Is there a form of divination you could do? That's it! let's do a tarot reading and see what the cards say. I definitely know my cards. Is that something you can actually do? Of all the forms of divination, it is the one I am most familiar with. Yes. Of course, I'm still learning, but there aren't consequences with tarot readings. Well, at least nothing like spirits wrecking your art studio. Let's try it then. Where do we get a tarot deck though? Tarot and spirit communication. Yes, yes. Oh my god, Maria, you can tell me what these all mean. I have one at my place. We can do it there. Yeah, that's probably the best. Who knows what fibbly nibblies could try if we do it here. Let's get going then. You and Nisha make your way to my home. Oh my god. Oh my god, we're in my place. This is my house. You and Nisha make your way to your home. Wow, I haven't been here in ages. Still looks the same as I remember it. Yeah, I didn't bother changing anything considering I'm not here for that long. Well, that and I kind of like the place already. I keep my desk I keep my desk on my altar. Let's do some readings there. You and Nisha stand over the altar. Okay, first let's apply this oil. Okay, and then let me shuffle the cards to cleanse them of their old energy. I'm shuffling. You take the cards in your hands and shuffle them a few times. So how does this work? First, we need to decide what spread we want. I think a 4-card spread might be best. As I said, I'm still learning, so I'd like to avoid the more complex ones if that's all right. As long as I get my answers. I think of it as more as blah 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 blah. This isn't even the word I'm struggling with. I think of it more as guidance than answers. Let's just get started. You draw 4 cards. Ooh. No, we're still going. Never mind. I have 4 cards. The first card will tell us the problem we're facing. The second card is the obstacle. The third card is the recommended action to take. And lastly, the 4th card shows the outcome. Sounds straightforward enough. Well, we'll see if that remains true once we flip the cards. Let's see what the first card is. The Magician. I know vaguely about it. Wow, these cards are beautiful. Did you draw them yourself? No, actually, my gran made this deck for me. Our family's custom is that the head witch gives a tarot card. Sorry, I can't read. Our family's custom is the head witch gives a tarot deck to their apprentice once they start training. I feel like I could learn a thing or two from your gran. She's an excellent artist. Anyway, what does the card mean? So this is the Magician, depicted by a plant called Dittany of Crete. This card symbolizes skill, focused energy, and manifestations. Though we're reading this card for a tricky situation, the card is probably telling us there's a lack of these things. I have skills. I don't think the card necessarily means your artistic skills in this case. Remember, we're asking what to do about the fibbly nibbles. Okay, so far correct. Oh my god, I love that. I think in this case, the card is saying that maybe you and their energies are out of sync. Somehow you aren't communicating effectively, so you can't harness each other's energy. What do you think? I guess it's figuring out how to communicate then, but we tried that and it didn't work. I wouldn't say that was our best attempt though. So the card is telling us there's something more to do there. Maybe we should go ahead and turn over the next card. The Devil. So our obstacle is the Devil. Now that one makes perfect sense. Hang on. The card might not mean what you think it does. But it does mean that there's some sort of chaos going on in your life. Perhaps some manipulation and confusion. But I remember when my gran talked to me about this card and why she chose the sundew to represent it. I was like, it's carnivorous, duh. She said yes, that was part of it. But when people first started collecting sundews, they thought they were the most darling plants. And And then they discovered they were carnivorous. Someone explained that sundews were then vegetable wickedness. And my grand thought it was hysterical. When you're dealing with the devil, sometimes you need just laugh at the absurdness of things. Sometimes by not embracing the chaos, you cause more friction. I've been trying to cut them out of my life more recently, more so than I did when I was younger. Even then, it's not like they didn't cause trouble. I like the fibbly nibblies, but it was exhausting being the weird girl in class. I just wanted to fit in. Did you ever think you were weird? What? No. I always thought it was fine. It was everyone else. I could be myself with the fibbly nibblies. Let's pull the next card. Temperance. So temperance represents the actions you can take. This is interesting. In a good or bad way? Well, it implies something in your life needs healing. And since this reading is regarding the fibbly nibblies and what you should do about them, it might be that the two of you need to do some healing work, which is a step beyond communicating. I tried asking what they wanted before. I feel like that wasn't the right approach. It might be more what the both of you want. Temperance usually means something along the lines of cooperation and finding harmony. The other curious thing is temperance is card 14 while the devil is number 15. So if you can heal your relationship, you might find harmony in the chaos. But how do I heal my relationship with them? Sorry, there's so much to read. Can I read? Thank you. You said you used to play with them as a kid, right? Yeah. Have you tried that recently? No, I mean, I'm not a kid anymore. So maybe it's not playing with them like when you were a kid, but somehow still including them in your life. You said they were a big source of your creativity, so maybe it's something along the lines of that. Maybe you're right. So what's the outcome? What is the outcome? The Empress! I feel like that's a good card. The outcome is the Empress. What's so funny about that? The Empress is the card of creativity. Uncontrolled creativity at that. It's also a card of nurturing. If there was a card to represent you, I think it would be it. The Empress? I think I could work with that. What could it imply for me in the fibbly nibblies? So it sounds like if you were able to find balance with the fibbly nibblies, you might become even more creative. What I thought was holding me back all my life might be my way forward? That's what the card seems to say. Of course, this is going off of some work. This is going to take some work on your end. Yeah, it will. There's not much time either. Maybe this festival can be the start of something new with the fibbly nibblies. Yeah, maybe it could. I wish I was there. I wish there was some way to at least set us up to work peacefully together. Devin always says you can sort all your problems over a cup of tea. Tea, huh? That gives you an idea. Ha ha ha. If only life were that simple. I'm going to head back to the studio. Maybe I can start refiguring things out there. Sounds good. I'm glad the tarot card reading seemed to help. I've never done a reading for anyone else before. It was an exciting experience. Here's both of us learning new things today. I'll get going though. Thanks again for your help, music. You know, Jemena has an old teapot in her store. I wonder if I could use that. I could make something with that. You might not realize it, but Devin is onto something. Okay. I have one more person. I think that was the most beautiful tarot reading ever. It included intuitive meanings on top of actual meanings, with also representation of their own artwork and meanings behind the artwork as well. Oh my god, yay! I'm so glad. Oh my god, this is honestly such a great game. Oh my god, we're talking to my favorite person. I wonder how Devin's meeting with Ruth and Mel went yesterday. They seemed confident enough. We knock on the music door. Music! I'm so glad you're here. Whoa, did I do something? Yes, you helped me big time. The countdown meditation along with the confidence spell really worked. Ruth and Mel loved the song I composed. Really? That's great to hear. Though I wouldn't give myself too much credit. You're the one who wrote the song, after all. Yeah, but without your help, I would have been too nervous about playing it properly, you know? Oh, Devin. You're too sweet. I love Devin. It's true though. I really don't know what I would have done without you. What I'm going to do without you. No, I don't want to leave. Guys, let's not talk about that. Let's not talk about leaving. Oh, guys. Devin, He's a guy. You go first. No, you. It's just these past weeks have been really great, even with all their ups and downs. I was about to say the same thing. But let's not focus on the sad stuff just yet. We've still got a few days, then there's the festival. What's left for you to do before the festival? Now that the song got approved, the musicians need to practice it. I don't think that'll be too hard, though. They all seem pretty skilled. I also offered to help finalize the lineup and run the stage for the festival. Wow. You gonna run the whole show? This sounds like Laura Ramsey and I have a pretty good act. It's called... kind of want to make a joke, but I also gotta say you're gonna run the whole show. Ramsey and I have a pretty good act to make the whole crowd disappear. How did you know? I'm pretty excited, though. It feels really great to bring all the musicians together. I think we're really going to capture the spirit of Flora with our music together. It's really great seeing you this excited. Well, we'll see how I feel the day of. I think you're going to be just fine. As an artist, it feels like I should want to be at the center of attention, and there's an expectation that I should constantly be putting myself, out there. But it's so exhausting, and then I spend all my time stressing out about I could be working on composing or collaborating with other musicians instead, I don't get why making art never actually feels like it's about making art. Does that make sense? I think so. Basically, you want to make music without all the other stuff. I just want to study witchcraft without all my family's expectations. Those expectations are made up anyway. And for some reason, they all just seem to accept it. None of them seem happy about it either. Yeah, that's it exactly. I was kind of amazed when I was honest with everyone at the full moon ritual. Everyone was just alright with it. I never had that happen before. Usually I get told if I don't do things exactly this way, then I'll never make it. But you know what? I think that's nonsense. Yeah! I like this rebel energy. I'm feeling a bit fired up, though maybe I should calm down a bit. There's still a festival to focus on. I should probably be getting back to the music too. Still got lots to do and only a few days left. Yep. Let's do our best. I gotta jump. Amethyst! This feeling again. This time it's amethyst. That'd be perfect for Devin's locket. Amethyst has protective qualities and helps quiet the mind. So if they don't have time for the countdown meditation, the amethyst could help instead. Let me write that down in my grimoire. Who do I have so far? What do I have? Okay, I've got 3, which means if I go to recipes, can I actually start making these? I've got to be close. No, can I start making these? I could totally start making these, right? That's not what I wanted to do. I have so many. I could totally start making these. The thing is, I just don't know how to add the crystal into it. So that's something. Okay, have I done everything? Anything else I missed? All the orders are done for the day, and I've checked on everyone. Great. Thanks for your help, Ramsley. What would I do without you? I think that's it. Oh my god. Okay, I've still got a few days. Which is crazy. Complete all of Ruth's friend events. I just became friends with Ruth. Hey Ramsey, I want to talk a little bit more about that idea I mentioned yesterday. You know, how I've had those strange feelings after talking to folks, like sensing colors and stuff? Well, I was thinking about crafting some enchanted items, incorporating what I've been sensing, you know, to help them even after we've left. You think that's a good idea? What? That's what good witches do, right? Yeah, I know it's extra effort. No, it's not an experiment. That's what good witches do, right? I'm not trying to assert my magical skill at all. I just want to help, for real. Yeah, I've already got some ideas on what to craft. I think I've been thinking about it for a while now, but only just realized it. But I wanted to see if it was actually a good idea first. Thanks, Ramsey. And some chance some items. Time to write these ideas down in my grimoire. Do you have an item for me? Please tell me you have an item for me. The last crystal. Yes, I promise to still give you treats, even if you don't give me crystals in return. Citronite. Citronite. I hate spelling. Wow, this one's so gorgeous too. The orange is such an energizing color. What do you think? Don't you think? Thanks for finding all these crystals for me, Ramsey. They've been good souvenirs. Okay, so I have no things. We're gonna go to the garden still. I'm still gonna do my garden-y things. Collect all the crystals! I've just gotten another achievement. Guys, I'm gonna 100% this game. Even if I don't 100% it by the end of this, I'm going to come back and 100% this game because it's so freaking cute. Okay, let's get the weeds. Gotta make sure I have everything that I could ever need. And then all of these are watered. Great. Perfect. Boop, boop, boop. Clip, 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 clip. And all of them are watered. Now we turn them into fertilizer. Yay! Okay. Home. Because I don't know how to make... is there a crystal? How do I enchant? Crafting overview. Open your grimoire and go to the orders tab to see current orders. Click on a character portrait to pin around. Go to the plant stand message. Yeah. Click on the chest of drawers to be available. There should be 3 plant ingredients in total. Make sure to check type of spell the girls want. You can see the materials, the recipe side, and click on the base materials on the offer to cycle through your inventory. Once you think you have the right clearance, click on the contract spell. Okay, that did not help me. How do I use you? Maybe I need more. Maybe I need everyone before I can do it. Oh, never mind. I figured it out. Never mind. I figured it out. Enchanting items is similar to crafting spells. If you have the item to enchant, it'll appear on the altar once you click the character's portrait in the grimoire. You should see all the ingredient symbols in the recipe box. Use these symbols to identify which ingredients you need, but there's one special ingredient, the crystal. Click on the gold bowl to cycle through your crystal inventory. The correct one should match the color of the icon. Okay. So let's do this first. Plants. Okay, I need roses. I need dark purple. And I need yarrow. Plus a yellow. Ooh, oh, okay. I need white. Which is this one, right? Yes. Have I done it? Oh my god, that worked. An enchanted broom! Okay, keep crafting. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Oh my god, I'm so excited. Okay, Jean's next. Okay, I need lavender, it looks like. I haven't used lavender in a while, have I? I haven't used a lot of these. What's my lowest? Is it 9? 8? Is roses my lowest? Rose is my lowest. Okay, I need lavender. I need yarrow. I'm pretty sure, right? Yep. And I need this guy. And then I need jade. I'm glad I can tell what jade looks like. Enchanted journal. Oh my god. Okay, and now we need the last one, which is Devin. Oh my god. I love Devin. Okay, plants. Chamomile. Where are you? You are here. And you are here. And then I need amethyst. I'm also glad I can tell what amethyst. That's not what I meant to do. Was that one that one? Was that what that color was? It was. Okay, I can finally click the locket. Keep crafting. No, actually, I think I finished, right? Is that everyone? It was 3, right? I've made 3. 1, 2, 3. And Devin was the last one I did. Yep. Okay. Village. Okay, let's start off with Ruth. I usually start off with Ruth anyway. Let's give this besom to Ruth. I hope she likes it. I never made something like this before for anyone else. Or anything like this to begin with. You walk up to Ruth's office and knock on the door. Music, hello. Sorry, I'm about to head to a last-minute meeting. Is everything all right? Yes, I just wanted to give you this. You hand Ruth the besom. She holds it tenderly in her hands. Music, this is wonderful. What do I owe you for this? Oh, nothing. It's a gift. Well, a goodbye present, really, since the festival is almost over and all. You can use it to cleanse energy from the room. I figured you could take it with you on your travels. Of course I will. Oh, goodness. I wish I didn't have this meeting. It seems so rude to run off now. It's no problem, really. I understand. There's a lot to get done before the Flora Eel Festival. This truly is such a lovely gift. We've been very lucky to have you. Thanks. I should get running now, though. I can't wait for the harvest ritual you have planned for us. Was I supposed to plan something? I don't know if I've been planning something. Time to check on Mel. What is that? I found something. Oh my god. That's crazy. Okay, that's gonna be something I deal with. Later. Time to check on Mel. I know I said this before, but please, please let her be okay. Crossing my fingers here. You walk up to Mel's office and see her sitting at her desk. She actually does seem... Music, good to see you. Wow, this might be the first time I've seen you not freaking out, exhausted, sick, or hiding. Yeah, you might be right about that. Sorry, that was rude. No, it's true. But I think that's thanks to the visualization exercise we did and the boundary charms. Oh, did you use it? Mm-hmm. After you left, I actually went through with the visualization exercise again. Then this morning, I held a meeting with a finalized plan and re-delegated some tasks. Honestly, I was still worried about people thinking I was lazy or avoiding work by delegating, but I headstrong. And no one seemed angry. I think they appreciated that I had a much clearer vision of how things should run. Which I guess isn't surprising, but still. Though I do have a question for you. Yeah, sure. Do you really write all those rituals for Coven Politan? Oh, not all of them. Yes, there was this one. Not all of them. But having a set ended up becoming a little more popular than intended. I guess my genius was maybe a little too much. It's not that I'm mad. Well, I am a little. But I just feel so silly for falling for it. You really shouldn't. Yes, I should, because you're right about magic. I was just looking for a quick fix or something to help me cope. I didn't want to take the time to actually deal with what was wrong. I don't think you're being entirely fair to yourself. I did partly write the rituals to make fun of people, which isn't nice. No, of course, but I do feel like I hold some responsibility for my actions. I love this village, Jean, and Jonas. I want nothing more than to see them succeed. But I can't forget about myself and my well-being. I want to be successful too, which is why I think I might try to find a teacher after the festival. Not that I want to be a full-fledged witch like you, but you've inspired me to find someone to guide me on my practice, so that when I feel like I'm getting lost, I know what to do to refocus. Especially if I'm to become mayor. What do you think? I've never inspired anyone before. Doesn't matter what I think. I could teach you some things. I think you've taught me enough. Besides, you have your own training to worry about. Yeah, I don't think I'm really ready to take on any pupils just yet. It's a shame you're only here for 2 weeks. Maybe once you're done training, you should come. You see Mel take a quick look at the clock. My next meeting. I'm so sorry, music, but I've got to run. Some things never change. I suppose they don't. But I'll see you later, okay? Yep. Bye. I got a thing. I can't remember what this one is. It's rose quartz. Is it the It is the crystal of love, both for yourself and others. That would work perfectly for Mel's hourglass. Let me jot that down in my grimoire. Jean, I'm giving you a thing. I hope Jean likes this journal. You walk up to the cafe. It still says closed, but the lights are on, so you know Jean is inside. Is he still making batter? You walk into the kitchen, and yes, you indeed hear Jean still making even more batter. I suppose there's more Madeline. I suppose the more Madeleines, the merrier. You poke your head through the kitchen door. Jean looks up at you and gives you another thumbs up. Hold up the journal. Journal! He sees the journal, stops mixing, and walks over to you. What's this? It's for you. Jean takes the journal and flips through its pages. It's so you can write down all your thoughts and stuff, like if you're stuck on a recipe, or mad at another critic, or anything, really. I see. It's also, a goodbye present. Goodbye? Yeah, I'm leaving after the festival, so... That's right. Jean continues to look through the journal. This is good work. You're going to make an excellent witch. He's smiling. Was that a... Did you just compliment me? Am I actually your favorite witch? You're the only witch I know. So you're favorite by default. Ha! I need to get back to the batter. Of course you do. It's fine. I'll get out of here. But you better save some of those Madelines for me. Jean nods his head. You leave the cafe. I'm Jean's favorite witch. I'm friends with Jean. You approach the festival grounds. Everything seems to be running smoothly. Oh, we're talking to Jonas now. I kind of forget about that. I wonder how the affirmation forgive oil combo worked out for Jonas. He's brought Jonas and Caesar over by the stage. Oh, he has a country accent. Oh, his starting line never really helps me out with this, but if I just keep talking in this accent, it'll work. Hey, music. I still can't really say music. Not music. I can't really say it. Oh, there's a dog. What's up? That was so bad. I'm so sorry, Jonas. I gave you this voice. I kind of wish I changed it, but I mean, I gotta go somewhere, right? We gotta stay strong. I was just stopping by to ask how yesterday went. Oh, let's take a seat over here. You and Jonas walk over to a bench and sit. Things seem to be going pretty well. Oh god, that's me. Things seem to be going pretty well around here. Yeah, for sure. I was worried for a moment, but to be honest, we're still getting stuff done after my freak out, but it's just awkward. Jonas grows serious. Thank you. Huh? I mean, sure, but why did I do... It's not my fault. Did I do something? The spell? Duh. Right. Did you already forget about it? No, I just didn't realize that's what you were referring to. Okay. I just didn't realize what you were referring to, okay? I've had a lot of people give up on me in the past. But you worked with me on those affirmations, and I practiced the affirmations as you told me to do. When I felt ready, I used the oil and called a meeting. I was really nervous and all, but when I explained everything, no one was mad? Like, at me. The crew could tell something was up after that day, but they didn't want to bring it up until I seemed ready. Obviously, I apologized because lashing out like I did is never okay. But then I explained needing space and getting overwhelmed, especially when I'm uncomfortable. And we all agreed to communicate better about our needs and keep an eye out for each other. Oh my god, this is so sweet. It was the first time I've experienced something like this. People actually listening. Other than Jean and Mel, of course. One of my crew members mentioned she was also feeling on edge too, because of the festival and the pressure for it all to do well. And then everyone else started talking about it too. Before I knew it, we were all talking about how much we wanted the Flora Festival to succeed. And how we all wanted to do our best. I've never rallied people like that before. It felt almost cleansing. Wait, did you accidentally give me a cleansing smell? Those are a thing, right? No, I didn't, but I'm really proud of you. You've grown up. You're so grown up now. You're so grown up now. Yeah, I kind of am, aren't I? Just wait till I tell Mel. Jean's gonna be super proud too. But to be honest, there's no way I could have done this without you. My magic only does half the work. But that's still half. It feels like so much has happened over these past 2 weeks. Even if the festival ends up not meeting expectations, a lot has changed for the better because of you. I know I've been better since meeting you. You're definitely becoming a better leader. We still have to see if I've become a better witch. All that's left is the festival. I keep thinking there's more, but there isn't. There's what comes after the festival. Well, yeah, but I don't really want to think about that since you'll be. No, why are we all talking about me leaving? Oh, I can still hug Jonas either way. I really like this. Honestly, this is the best decision I've ever done because I like how it's the same thing. You're a good friend. You too. Guess I should get back to work now. I don't want all your magic to go to waste. I should get going too. See you later. See you later. Yep. Bye. I forget what this one is. Huh, what's this? Oh, it's not, is this the last ingredient for Jonas's candle holder? I guess that makes sense. It's calming, provides clarity, and aids in communication. Okay, I think this is the perfect addition. Let me write this down in Grimoire. I'm so close. Let's talk to them. You walk up to the studio and knock on the door. I wonder if the tarot card reading helped Nisha at all. Come in. You look around the studio. It looks like chaos, but not like fibbly-nibbly chaos. Seems like you're in a good mood. Yeah. I've been figuring out that community mural idea, and I pitched... Wait, sorry. I've been figuring out that community mural idea I pitched at the full moon ritual. I'm back. Thank you for the hydrate. I definitely saw that, but I don't know, my brain. Thank you, Adam. Thank you so much for the hydrate. I very much need it. There's so much talking in this one, but I love it so much. I've been figuring out that community... Oh, right. I already read that. I think it's been really great to have everyone in the village and add something to the wall. Something that reminds us that we're a community even when there isn't a festival. What do you think? I've never coordinated a community event before. A big, bold mural is a piece of art. You don't have to make yourself a community art experiment. A big, bold mural is perfect. Flora of this region, domain, country. I don't know about that, but it'll clearly be impressive. I'll make sure of that. Of course, I still have to manage it and make sure no one draws anything inappropriate. Right now, I'm trying to figure out what supplies I need. If I need anything, Mel wants the order in by the end of the day. That's why the studio looks like such a mess. That makes sense. And, how are other things going? You mean yeah. Let's take a quick walk to the beach. Are you sure you have the time? Well, not really, but our beach talks might be coming to an end soon, so let's head out then. You and Nisha walk towards the beach for maybe the last... It's best not to think about it. You... Shall race you! I'll race you! And you take off running. Not so fast! Nisha runs after you. When you get to the beach, both of you are out of breath. I won. No, I did. Honestly, I don't really care. I just need to sit down and catch my breath. Me too. You need to sit on some rocks. So, the Fibbly Nibblies have been oddly quiet. I've been trying to talk to them. Not using magic or anything, just more thinking out loud so that they can chime in if they want. Who knows, maybe after the last blow they exhausted themselves too. They could also be feeling guilty for the mess. That would be a first. Though, you could be right. Maybe I need them to respond to me if we're going to fix our relationship. But it feels great being this energized about art again. I wish I felt this way all the time. Don't we all? God, same. Right? Sometimes I wonder if it's worth turning your passions into work. The highs are so high, but the lows leave you completely burned out. And then add spiteful spirits on top of it. That's not exactly entirely fair. When I get home, I went instantly into push away mode, which is why they acted poorly. It's hard to figure out what's right. It's hard to figure out the right thing to do when you're exhausted. At least the festival's almost here. Yeah, that'll be a lot off my mind for sure. These talks have been super helpful over these past few weeks. I'm kind of gonna miss them. Only kinda? Me too. But we can't get depressed before the festival, right? Right. Nisha stands up proudly and looks out towards the ocean. This festival is going to be a huge success. The Fibbly Nibblies and I are going to be friends again. Gran is going to travel the world finally, and music will become the most famous Von Teasel there ever was. I don't know about that last one, but I'll hopefully at least complete my training. I think I'm going to cut this beach chat a little short. I don't want my creative energies to go to waste. Neither do I. Good luck with your final preparations. Bye! You look out at the ocean. Our final beach chat, huh? Whatever this feeling is I'm feeling right now, I'm not liking it very much. It's been nice getting to know Nisha these past few weeks. I wish there was something I could add to her teapot to help her. Ooh, that's it! Orange citronite helps with both clarity and manifestation. Yes, that'll be perfect. Just let me jot that down in my grimoire. Anything I can buy? I've already purchased all these items. Wondering if these are all... Yep, all good. Okay. Okay, the gem is pretty. It's very pretty. Okay, let's go home and sleep. I've done everything right, randomly, just to do this. Citronite ring. Ooh, is there anything else I've missed? I love that. I love gem rings. They're so cute. I've still got orders to fill. I've checked in on everyone today. Great thing. Wait, I still got orders to fill? I forgot about my... No, I don't want to go home. I want to go to the village. I just didn't see. I'm so sorry. Time to give Devin this locket. I really hope they like it. Oh my god, I can't believe I forgot about Devin. You walk up to the music studio and knock on the door. Music, I don't have a lot of time, but no worries. I just made you something. Devin holds up the locket. Wow, Devin puts on the locket. You said you wanted something to help you remember to stay calm, so I made this with you in mind. I love it. Devin gives you a big hug. I wish I wasn't so busy with last minute things, or else we could... It's alright, really. I'm definitely going to wear this tomorrow, and the day after that, and the day after that. I'm glad you like it, but I'll let you get back to your work now. I've got to mentally prepare for tomorrow, too. Yeah, the harvest ritual, right? Yep. And then it all comes to a close. I'll see you around then. I might have time before the festival to hang out if you want. Yeah, I'll let you know. Bye! Wow, they really like the locket. I'm really glad I met Devin. But all things come to an end. I'm friends with Devin! Yay. I've done it. Okay. Now I can sleep, right? Do I have everything? I do have everything. I think I can make it tomorrow, though. Well, actually, what day is it? Ugh. It's the 11th. Hey, 12 is my lucky number. So that's gotta count for something. Huh. It's treat time. Okay, okay. Here's a treat. It's enough treats for you. Grants us too many treats, well, it's bad for your beak. Okay. We're gonna go to the garden. I think this might be... We're close to not doing this. This might be like the last couple days I do this. Okay, is that every one of you guys? It is. I really love this. I really like this part of the game. I didn't clip that. This part of the game is so nice and just so relaxing. Oh my god, it's so cute. I love it so much. I did get the weeds on the last one, right? I can't remember. Okay, this is all watered. We're gonna check on that last one. I did get the weaves. We're just gonna also make sure I water these. Sometimes I forget, and I don't like it when I forget. I have so much fertilizer. Who needed this much fertilizer? Not I, that's for sure. I want to go home. And now I want to make something. Orders. Okay. We need... rosemary. Venus. And some rose quartz. Okay. Did that work? It did. Enchanted. Oh my god, that's so pretty. What is this game and making things so pretty? Okay, let's do you next. So, meaning I need you and you. But we're gonna make sure I need you and Venus. I'm just gonna make sure I did that right. So I needed chamomile. You. Hemlock. And I need the blue crystal. Oh, that's so pretty. Okay, and I've got one last more here. Which is Nisha's. Okay. I am starting to learn these colors. It's the end, but I'm learning. Did I just do that from memory? Please tell me I did that right. Okay, wait. Let's see it. Right, because we have rosemary, yarrow, and allium. I'm really cool. I'm starting to memorize these. Literally, like, the last time I'm about to do them, but I'm memorizing them. Okay. To the village. Everyone's kind of in the same spot. Well, why can't I talk to Ruth? Is it because I finished Ruth already? Oh my god. Does that mean I can't talk to Devin anymore? Ah. Talk to Mel. Time to give Mel this hourglass. I really hope she likes it. You walk up to Mel's office and go to open the door when all of a sudden... Ouch! Ouch! You and Mel collide as she bursts out of her office. Oh my goodness, music. I'm so sorry. It's alright. I think I'll survive. I'm running to another meeting. Is there something you need? I just wanted to give you this. I just wanted to give you an hourglass. Music, this is beautiful. Did you make this? Yeah. I decorated the hourglass with the things that remind me of you. It's supposed to help you take time to focus on yourself or whatever. I don't know what to say. That's okay. It's just a little gift, really. You know, for dealing with me these past 2 weeks. Let me put this on my desk. I'm so sorry I have to run. Don't worry, I know everyone's busy right now. I need to get ready for the harvest ritual too, so... Of course. We're all looking forward to it. See you at the festival? Yep. I became friends with Mel, so this means I can't talk to them anymore. So I can't talk to Jean anymore. I can't talk to Devin anymore. Let's talk to Jonas. Time to get Jonas this candlestick holder. Candle holder. You see Jonas at the festival grounds. Things seem pretty hectic, but it's really coming together. Jonas! Music! Oh, wait. If I just keep talking, I'll eventually... There it is. Music! That sound. What's up? I think I've lost this accent so long ago. I can't wait. What's up? I don't have a lot of time right now. Not a problem. I just wanted to give you this. I need to give you a candle holder. Wow, are you sure this is for me? This is, like, really fancy. Do you like it? Oh, geez, yes, of course. I've just never owned something like this before. I don't have anything for you, though. Don't worry about it. I just thought it would be a nice souvenir, so you don't forget about me. All the ingredients are things that came to me as we talked over these past few weeks. I figured I'd put them on a candle holder to use whenever you practice your affirmations. Or whenever, really. I don't know. I just wanted to give you, hey, music, I really appreciate it. I really do. Oh my god, this is the sweetest thing ever. I'm glad. Jonas! Ugh, I gotta go. Sorry again for not having much time to chat. I might have a bit more time later, though. We should be wrapped up building everything by tonight. That's great. I'll see if I can stop by later then. Awesome. See ya. Hi. I became friends with Jonas. Oh my god, I'm becoming friends with everyone. Alright, let's drop out this teapot. I really hope Nisha likes it. You walk up to the studio and knock on the door. Oh, music. I'm sorry, but I'm actually kind of busy right now. Oh, I just wanted to give you this. Why is everyone so busy? Like, I get it, but like, can't we talk a little bit? I like friends. What is this? Do you like it? It's beautiful. You really didn't have to. It's partly a goodbye present, but also something to help you mend your relationship with your fibbly nibblies. I figured tea is a nice thing that brings people together, so whenever you're in the studio, you can make some for yourself and the nibblies. Like an offering. Music, I'm honestly speechless. Thank you so much. I'll let you get back to work now, though. Yeah, sorry, I'm so busy. I'll have a little more time later, though, if you want to talk again. Mm-hmm. Good luck with the final preparations. You too. I've done it, I guess. Do I sleep now? There's no way, right? There's no way I sleep. Have I done it? Do I just sleep now? Huh, it's a treat time. No, did I do everything? Is there anything else I missed? All the orders are done for today. I've checked on everyone today. Great, thanks for your help. What would I do without you? That was the quickest day ever. I guess I'm sleeping. God, it was also day 12. That's my lucky number. Do I have any plans for today? Not really. Why? Yeah, I know the festival's tomorrow, but all we have to do is say some words. Not that I plan on just saying whatever, but still. We'll have to see just how much the village was able to pull everything together. Do I plan on going to the festival? I mean, I have to for the ritual. That's not what you mean? Then what do you mean? Like for fun? That is a thing I can do. And I've never been to a festival before. Yeah, that sounds like fun. I should ask someone to go with me if I feel close enough to them. Like on a date? I guess I could do that, but I need to massively mentally prepare for that. What if they say no? That's alright? Yeah, it is, but I'll think about it. Yep, and it's always okay to decide to go with a friend too. I guess I know my plans for today then. Is it asking someone to go out? You will get a treat. I am feeding you a treat. Let's feed you a treat. So, I guess I don't have any orders. I have 0 orders. I do still want to garden. We're still gonna garden. I may be about to end this, but I am still going to do this garden justice. And collect as many things as I can because I want to, and I assume there's an achievement involved. So it's what I'm going to do. This one, I always miss one. I fear I haven't missed one in a while, but that's also because I've kind of been going back and figuring things out. Okay, I'm just gonna really quickly check. All of these are watered. I'm so glad I can't overwater things. That's really good. Can I click on this? I don't think so. I've never tried clicking on anything else. Okay. I guess go to the village. I can't talk with them. Do I talk to the person? Oh, I guess I should talk to Devin first, just in case, right? What if I can only talk to one person, right? I don't think so. Oh, okay, I see. I'm gonna ask Devin to the festival. You've got this, music. You've got this. You've got this. Hype yourself up. You walk up to the music studio. Oh, hello, music. How are the ritual preparations going? Oh no, are they going bad? Is there any way I can help? Come on, you can do it. I'll be right back. Want to go to the festival together? As more than friends? Like, on a date? Yes! Really? Yes, really? That'd make me so happy. I don't know if I'd be able to focus on the rest of today. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. It's fine, really. Now I'm excited about tomorrow. Though, our date will have to be in the morning before the performances start. Then I'll have to help backstage. Of course, I'll have to prepare for the ritual, too. Let's meet at the festival grounds tomorrow, then. Sure thing. I'll see you there. I've got a date. I've got a date. Just wait till I tell Ramsley. I can't talk to anyone. Okay. Cool. Good to know. Can I buy anything? I mean, I guess I could, but I guess I'm gonna keep my 350. Oh, is there anything else I can do? Ramsley, I've got a date. Huh, is it treat time? Okay. Is there anything I've missed? All the orders are done for today. I've checked on everyone today. Great, thanks for your help. What would I do without you? Okay, it looks like I'm done. Oh my god, is tomorrow festival day? Tomorrow's festival. Oh my god. These last few days have really, like... I haven't needed to do much for these last few days. Mostly because, like, I just needed to, like, give, like... These last 2 days I've only had to talk to, like, 3 people. And today I only had to talk... Yesterday I only had to talk to 1 person. Today's the day, Ramsey. Time to see if all of our hard work paid off. I suppose this means it's our last day in Flora, too. Yeah, I don't know how I feel. On to bigger, better things. I do look forward to a peaceful life. Getting back onto bigger and better things? It is strange. I don't think my time here would affect me so much. I didn't think my time here would affect me so much. I can't believe it's only been 2 weeks. But we shouldn't be thinking about such sad things on a day like this. Cause I have a date with Devin! My first date ever! And my last one, at least for a while. Once we go back to Grand's solitary cottage. No thinking about that today. Ramsley, for today, we have fun. And then perform a ritual. Woo, date with Devin, I know! I love them so much. Oh my god, they're so cute. I love them so much. And then we see if the Harvest Festival is a complete failure or not. Oh, no. What have I gotten myself into? That's right. Keep it together. Flora and my friends are depending on me. I guess all that's left is to head to the festival grounds of the town square. Oh, I'm giving you a treat. You are getting a treat. Okay, I was really hoping that was a thing. Okay. I'm gonna garden one more time. If it still lets me garden, I'm gardening. Oh wait, I need these first. I always do the weeds first. These ready? Oh, these aren't ready to be clipped. If it lets me garden, I'm gardening. I don't need this anymore, but like, I'm sure there's an achievement for gardening every single day. I should check the achievements. I'm gonna do all the achievements. This is one of those games where I'm like, I want to do all the achievements. Did I do the weeds on the last one? I can't remember. It's always something I forget if I've done. I do the weeds here. I did do the weeds. Did I water everyone? And did I water everyone? I just want to make sure. It's happened too many times. I don't think it's actually happened once this stream, which is really nice. I have 35 fertilizer on me. Okay, I guess I go to the village. Oh my god, everyone's in town square. That's so cool. Oh my god, it's so pretty. Oh my god, I should have changed my outfit. No, I love my outfit. I never should have changed my outfit. Thank you for redeeming straps, Adam. Yay. Stretch. Yay. Okay. You head to the town square to meet up with Devin. When you get there, you see them pacing back and forth. Is everything okay? Music! Yes! In fact, I'm so excited, I can't stick still. First, we have our date, and then there's all the music. I think I'm gonna... Devin looks like they're about to. You don't even know what. Okay, I think we need to get going. Maybe going on our date will help burn off some of this energy. I think that's a good idea. Where to first? Let me think. Ooh, a boat like, oh, let's play games. Oh, I love games. Yes, games. You see fire light up in Devin's eyes. Do you like games? Like them? I love them. Geez, maybe Devin doesn't need spells this entire time. Maybe you should have made them games. But how do you even make games? I don't know anything about games, so then let's start with this one. It's my favorite. Devin takes off. You chase after them. They stop at a shooting game. Oh my god, look at Devin! Watch this. Devin takes a gun, and before you can blink, they shoot down all the cans. The person running the game hands Devin a huge stuffed rabbit as a prize. For you! Wait, you get prizes? Of course. Then let's win them all. You and Devin run from game to game. They win every single one. Why isn't Devin a professional game player? Before you know it, both of your arms are full of prizes. You can't play any more games. Ugh. What do we do with all these? I know. Devin walks over to some children and starts handing out their prizes. You decide to do the same. As quickly as you gain all the prizes, you've also given them away. Devin takes your hand. Who needs prizes anyway? Oh my god, you're so cute. So, where to next? Ooh, let's do ice cream. Yes. Yeah, I love ice cream. Oh my god, look at that. Oh my god. You and Devin run over to the ice cream stand. Just look at all these flavors. How do I even choose? The way Devin handed you it and was like, for you, okay, king, like romancer. I know, I love them so much. I love them so much. Look at all these flavors. How do I even choose? I have an idea. How about I get two and you get two, and then we can share. Yes, that sounds amazing. You and Devin get your ice creams and sit on match. You take turns eating each other's ice cream. I think I like yours a bit more. Well, then I think I like yours a little more. Then here, have the rest. Devin takes a big spoonful of their ice cream and holds it. in front of your mouth and you take a huge bite. Then you should have the rest of mine too. Take a huge spoonful of your ice cream and I'll hold it in front of Devon's mouth. They take a huge bite. You have ice cream all over your face. What? So do you! You both at the same time reach for napkins to wipe each other's ice cream off their face. Suddenly, you both realize how close your faces are to each other. Devon leans a little bit closer, but then they jump back. We should figure out what to do next. Yeah, we should. Let's go on a boat in the lake. Yeah, boats are so peaceful. Let's get on one. You and Devon head out to the lake to rent a boat. Here, let me paddle. Devon paddles the boat out to the center of the lake. You can view the whole festival from here, yet it feels so far away. Devon comes over and sits next to you. You take their hand and put your head on their shoulder. I think I feel my boundless energy wearing off. Now I feel like staying here with you forever. I wish we could stay here too. I guess after the festival. Devon's voice trails off. You know exactly what they're thinking. Let's not think about post-festival stuff right now. Yeah, you're right. But you know you're both thinking about post-festival stuff right now. You sit in silence for a moment, just holding each other. Our time is probably up soon. We should row back and figure out what we want to do next. You're right. Oh no, the performances are starting soon. I should probably head over to the stage. I'll walk over with you. I went on a date with Devon. Let's go. You and Devon make your way to the festival stage. I have to play this game so much if I'm gonna get all these achievements I've realized. I guess it's time for me to get to work. Did you see the list of musicians we managed? Blah, 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 blah. Can I read? I guess it's time for me to get to work. Did you see the list of musicians we managed to get together for today? Devon leads you backstage and shows you the list taped to the wall. It's a pretty long list of musical acts is what that said. I'm hoping people will find them all pretty representative of all music Flora has to offer. This is the group I worked with to compose the song I wrote for the festival. It's hard to believe today's the day. Yeah, it's crazy looking around and seeing how much is going on. I almost thought we weren't going to pull this off. Me too, though I'm also kind of sad today's the day since we both have to leave after the day. I had a lot of fun with you today. I just wish we could go on even more dates. Me too. Mel asked me if I'd like to teach music here after school. I told her I thought I'd like it that. So maybe if you find yourself in Flora, yeah, maybe I will. You have no idea what will happen after you leave Flora, though. But there's no way I can return if I don't finish my training too, so let's focus on today. Yeah. You hear some of the musicians calling for Devon. I better let you go. I should check on everyone anyways. See you at the... Wait. Devon grabs your hand and kisses you. See you at the harvest ritual? Of course. You get back to the center of the festival. Oh, hey, Ramsley. You got here just in time. I was just about to walk around the festival. It does look amazing, doesn't it? Of course it does. I can't believe it. Experiment success? But of course it does. We all worked super hard for today. That plus our natural skills ensured Flora's festival would be perfect. That's right, Ramsley. Either way, now is the time to celebrate. I don't want to get in anyone's way, but let's go take a walk around and see what everyone's doing. You see Mel, clipboard in hand, coordinating whatever needs coordinating at the time. She looks busy but happy, not tired and overwhelmed like before. People are coming up to her and asking questions, but everything is under control. Jean has Madeleines! You see Jean at the... Love this. Next, you see Jean at his tea and Madeline stand. You think about getting in line, but it's so long. It'll be time for the harvest ritual by the time you get to the front. Whether there's a critic in line or not, there's no way Jean can say this was a failure. Every once in a while, you think you see a smile on his face, too. You see You go to the pie eating contest where you see Ruth giving out a blue ribbon. The pies all look so good. You wonder how Ruth could pick a favorite. Wait, does the mayor get to try all the pies and more every year? Maybe being a mayor is awesome. Now you question Ruth's decision to leave and travel. But maybe even tasting amazing pie after 40 years gets a little old. Oh my god, Jonas is a cloud. Is that Jonas? You see Jonas dressed up as a cloud entertaining a group of children with Caesar. You guess with everything built, he didn't have much else to do today. Wow, Caesar knows a lot of tricks. When did Jonas teach him about getting everything built for the festival? Maybe he is a slacker. You notice you're not standing far from members of Jonas's crews. You overhear them say, "I taught Caesar that one." And then others say, "No, I did." Then another one says, "Well, I taught him that." The entire crew taught Caesar tricks. You're genuinely amazed that anything got built. You make your way over to Nisha's community mural. People are having a good time making their mini masterpieces, or in some cases, just throwing paint. Oh, there's a Jean and a Mel. Every once in a while, you see Nisha talking to something on her shoulder. Must be a Flibbly Nibbly. For the first time ever, Nisha looks like she's truly enjoying herself. Perhaps patching things up with Fibbly Nibblies was just the trick. It looks like this festival is already a success. I'm not even sure the village needs my blessing. You hear the clock strike. Yep, that's our signal. Time for the harvest ritual, the last thing I have to do here in Flora. You head to the main square of the festival, just as the villagers finish the altar. You can sense feelings of hope and joy radiating from the local craftspeople and farmers. Do you think it's enough for the ritual? Agreed. I think it's more than enough. Maybe even too much. So many exciting. This is incredible. I've never seen such an about harvest altar. Whoa, what kind of jam is that? Right, we feast after the ritual. Everyone felt very inspired this year. Perhaps you had something to do with it. I'm brilliant after all. See, I'm not lazy. Perhaps I am brilliant after all. I'm just joking, sort of. But I'm not taking credit for all of this. Everything here took longer than 2 weeks to prepare. Just look at these crops, jams, baked goods, crafts, and then together we figure out how to bring everyone and everything together again. Shall we get started then? You take a deep breath. You guess this is it. Yep, I think we're ready. You take a few steps back and pull your hands out. Now everyone, I want you to make a circle and hold hands. It's time for our harvest ritual. All the villagers gather around and take each other's hands. Oh, harvest god, please let me say this right. Oh, harvest goddess of Flora, we come together today to give thanks for your majesty, your magic, your might. Your might. For without you to nourish our soils and community, we have none of the offerings before you now. Please share our bounty with us on this day and continue to bless us with abundance, peace, and happiness, good fortune. Abundance. Peace and happiness. We all worked hard to grow these grains and fruits to unite our community through art, music, and good food. All to honor you. Villagers of Flora, join and chant. Blessed be. Blessed be, blessed be, blessed, oh, blessed be, blessed be, blessed be. Now to close this rite, let us feast on the presence of our goddess. And so the feast begins. You can sense the energy in Flora has changed since you have arrived. People are talking, laughing, and simply having a good time. Maybe in the end, coming to Flora wasn't so bad. You're sad to leave, but you're glad to go with the sense of accomplishment. But still, you wish you didn't have to go. Oh? Huh? Who's that? You see Ruth standing on a chair with a glass in her hand. I want to say a few words. First, oh wait, this is not words words. First, I've never been so proud as I am right now to be the mayor of Flora. We've all accomplished so much today. May the harvest goddess be pleased with all our hard work. But secondly, music, I know you've already said you don't want to take credit, but I think I speak for everyone when I say thank you from the bottom of my heart. It's been an interesting 2 weeks, but none of this would have been possible without you. That is why one of my final acts is where I ask you please return to Flora as our village witch once you've completed your training. Wow, I wasn't... You really weren't. I wasn't expecting this. You look over at Devin, you realize you both are thinking the same thing. You both need to finish your training in witchcraft and Devin's in music. But then, this isn't goodbye forever. I think I'd like that. I was just thinking about how many places would be suitable for napping here. Everyone begins to cheer. Devin runs over to you and gives you a big hug and a kiss. I can't wait for us to come back. Neither can I. And so the festival Harvest of Success! I put on the best festival ever! Continued until the early hours of the morning. All the food was eaten, and people danced until they couldn't dance no more. It was almost time to catch your train home when you got home. You're glad you didn't have time for any sorrowful goodbyes. They were unnecessary anyway. You know you'd be back someday. You went through a lot during your time in Flora. You were desperate to prove yourself as a witch at first. But then you made friends and joined a community and realized there was nothing to prove. And everyone else in the village realized the strength of community and themselves too. Nisha will now find strength and creativity in her relationship with her Fibbly Nibblies instead of keeping them and her true self at a distance. Devin might not want to be a rock star, but that doesn't make them any less of a musician. Perhaps Devin not forcing themselves to be something they're not will also make it easier for them to make new friends. Jonas will always be a little goofy, but with Caesar by his side and the trust of his crew, you know he's finally found his place. Unlike her brother, Mel will probably always be a little uptight. But with her witch training and the festival success, you believe Mel has finally figured out how to balance her life. Jean better have a bunch of new tasty delights for you when you come back. Everyone's enthusiasm for his Madeline showed him that even if he has an off day, we all know he's talented. We can't be perfect all the time. And lastly, Ruth, our fearless leader. Okay, maybe not fearless, but she navigated Flora throughout a lot during her time as mayor. She's now ready for the next step of her life. You'll be the first to buy Ruth's memoir about her travels. Well, Nisha will probably be the first, but you'll definitely be the second. And now it's time to get back home and finish your training. Can't wait to show your Gran everything you've learned while in Flora. You know she'll be proud of you. Sure, you might still butt heads sometimes, but you know she cares about you. If she doesn't, she never would have sent you to Flora. You now feel more ready than ever to become the witch you've always dreamed of becoming. I've done it! And that's the game. That's so cute, guys. Oh my god, it's such a beautiful game. I loved it. I'll probably play it off stream and do all the achievements, but oh my god, guys, that's so cute. Yay, we've done it. And it took a lot less time than the first one. I thought this stream was gonna be about 4 hours. Gonna be real. But it's fine. No. This was so cute. I loved it. Well, guys, that's it. We did it. Let's... Endless mode? What do you mean there's an endless... I'll figure that out later. Oh my god. Well, that's gonna be it for today. Here, let me play some Undertale music for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Thank you all so much for joining. I had a blast. That was so cute. Next Tuesday at the same time, 6 p.m. PST, I'll be streaming again. I'll put a vote on my Twitter about what game I should play. I've got a few games. So yeah. Thank you all so much for joining. Thank you all so much for watching. I had a blast. No one I know is live, so we're just going to, you know, chill, raid, go scatter. Scatter, I think, is the right word. Go scatter, go be kind, go be cool, go to sleep if you need to. I need to read a couple of things for homework. So that's what I'm gonna be doing. But I hope you all had... You guys can't hear the music, can you? No, you guys can. But I hope you all had a great time. And I'll see you guys next time, which I think I have lore planned throughout this week, but definitely next Tuesday. You can always find me Tuesday at 6 p.m. streaming. But yeah, I'll see you guys next time. Bye.